If someone claims to be a constitutional law scholar,
first, discuss your health status with your doctor. This is only for men who are healthy. Then ask your partner what she has in mind. You'll both know when the moment's right, and then just let it happen.
Cuddle up and watch your favorite frauditors. Anytime's a good time.
What a mess, what a mess, what a mess.
if someone claims to be a constitutional law scholar but does not possess the necessary qualifications or expertise, it can be concerning for several reasons. 1. Misinformation. Misrepresenting oneself as a constitutional law scholar can lead to the spread of inaccurate or misleading information about constitutional law. This can have adverse effects on public understanding and discussions of important legal issues.
So this is private property.
Open to the public.
It's a business though.
Open to the public.
But this business is a private business, right?
And there are cartelagians at the door.
2. Lack of credibility.
Yes, any normal person would understand this very basic concept, otherwise known as deliberately spreading lies.
Full separate property. What we'll do too is they also don't want you on that property, okay?
Okay.
So although this is a sidewalk, this is different than that sidewalk out there. So if you want to go to that sidewalk in the grass, go for it.
Did the did the whole property owner trespass me?
Yep.
2. Lack of credibility.
That kind of stuff.
You're wrong, sir. You're very wrong. I don't have to identify.
You do have to identify
No,
yourself.
you don't. That's why I'm doing this. To train y'all better.
You have to identify yourself if you're the suspect of a crime. The crime right now is trespassing.
I haven't trespassed.
You are trespassing on this private property.
No, it's not.
This is private property.
It's private, open to the public.
This is private
All right,
property.
It's no different.
What do you
than,
want me to know?
We deal with this pretty often.
I'm done with you.
Like,
You're dismissed.
He's still going to be here, but you don't have to talk to him.
2. Lack of credibility.
First, discuss your health status with your doctor. This is only for men who are healthy. Then ask your partner what she has in mind. You'll both know when the moment's right, and then just let it happen.
Cuddle up and watch your favorite frauditors. Anytime's a good time to find your way to
DickBag Patrol.
Frauder Ram, Familia TV. Watch all your favorites like Jose De Castro, Chris Cordova, T Audits, Jeremiah Payne, Dope Dog, S. Elmo, Sean Reyes. If trolling lasts for more than 4 hours, call your doctor. Or have breakfast with Hezekiah, where dysfunction is accepted. Message brought to you by the Unified Trolling Foundation. All profits go toward trolling dysfunction research.
Just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm...
If someone claims to be a
What up, everybody? If there's anybody in here, I can't tell from my vantage point. Let me get flipped around here. Beat Blanco, Diamond Dave, and Linda. Welcome, welcome. So, DickBag's running behind. I think he's all in a tizzy because it's like hotter than hell where he lives. I talked to him last. He's like, don't pay any attention to that background noise. I got my air conditioner blowing hard. We actually got a little reprieve yesterday and today. It wasn't quite as nice as yesterday, but still, we weren't in the hundreds anyway. Thank goodness. Tequila Kid, Chris, Sue, Abby. So, right before when I was piddling around here, still trying to figure StreamYard out, there's things there he is. Dun, 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 dun. This video popped up in one of my browsers and it got my attention. Hi, Abby. Welcome. Yeah, Dave, man, it was brutal. I have a, room addition on the back of my house, which I don't need, and I'll just tear it down. It's one of those room additions that gets hotter than hell in the summer and cold. And I used to have I used to have one of those wall units like what you'd have in a hotel where you get heat and air out of it. Damn thing went out a few years ago, and it was like 12 or 1300 to replace it. And I was like, forget that. It's not that big a deal. It was that big a deal. And I ended up putting just a window unit in there because the cold didn't bother me as much. But man, the heat. And so it decided to go out through all this. So I just said, screw it. I just boarded up the back room. You walk into my house, there's a big curtain hanging on the wall there, and on the other side of it's boarding up the back room. Take care of it once it cools back down. Oh yeah, hi Abby. So the hurricane, yeah. I hadn't checked on it lately, but I think I saw where somebody said that it wasn't as bad as it could have been, or something to that effect. Like I said, I'm not up on it. So anyway, this video that caught my attention, I haven't seen it. Let me see, what did I do with it? Give me a second here and I'll see if I can figure out where I put it. Yeah. Yeah, so this was posted today, and it got my attention just on the first 30 seconds or so of it. I was like, holy cow. We got this live one there. Abby's in Alabama. Yeah, I can't I'm trying to remember. It seemed like every time I used to drive to Florida, it seemed like I would always end up stopping, because I'd go to New Orleans and I'd always spend a day or two and then finish the trip. So I never really ever stopped in Alabama because I'd have a full tank of gas. It seems like yeah. I do remember many years ago, I think it was somewhere in the early to mid 80s, I was making a trip down to Florida, and I ended up in a truck stop in Pascagoula, Mississippi. I'll never forget it, because on the highway, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you're looking for those welcome, DP.
Hey, buddy. Truck stop story, huh?
Yeah, so you're looking for
those never end up good.
Yeah, I think they're like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking for some place, get some coffee, get a little bit of grub. And I keep seeing these signs, Pascagoula. I think it was called like Pascagoula Truck Plaza or something. So I thought, there you go. That's got to be. I mean, that's where you're going to get some decent food, all that kind of. Probably one of the scariest hours of my life. What an armpit this place was. And the food was absolutely disgusting. You get into a place like that and you're like, I wonder what I should order. Maybe I shouldn't order. Well, they can't screw the meatloaf up, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can when it was made 6 weeks before.
Got a former felon working the grill.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck about his life or your life or anything.
My life, that's right. Where's a Waffle House when you need one, right? Speaking of felons.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this video on. I haven't seen it yet. It says it just got my attention. It's like 18 minutes or something. Be a good way to get started. Then we'll come back and see what we got that's new.
All right.
All right. I gotta set it up first, Tim. You can't just do that. You gotta give it to him. Let's see. There we go. Why is that on the screen? Now, come on. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What'd you do now?
Nah, I got it. I just got to get rid of that. I opened the wrong screen up. There we go. Woman loses her mind after innocent fender bender is the title.
What's going on?
She just hit my trailer, and I was trying to talk. She cussing me out. She don't need to be driving. If I'd have hit, called me an old ass bitch.
Hold on.
She cussing me out for no reason.
106.
What the fuck do you want, bitch?
Do you have your license?
I do have my license. What you need my license for? Get the fuck out of my face.
I need your ID, ma'am.
For what?
You just been
For what?
Halifax Federal.
For what?
You've been involved in a
For
crash.
what? I ain't been involved in no crash, bitch.
You have this car hidden, okay?
This car ain't been hit.
All right. I need your license, please.
You don't need shit.
Go ahead and turn your car off.
Bye.
Ma'am, no, we're not playing that. Ma'am.
Get the fuck out of my car, bitch.
Open the door.
Oh, yeah, you got me fucked up. Oh, yeah, you got me fucked up. Oh, yeah, you got me fucked up.
Put your hands
And guess what? All this shit on call. He put me under arrest for no reason.
Put your hands on your back.
Yep.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yep. He got me under arrest for no reason. Yep. Yep. No, you ain't touching my fucking phone. Guess what? Hey, they touching my phone, y'all. Record this shit right now. Real shit. Record this shit right now. Big Sean, oh shit.
Ma'am, all right.
Get the fuck off me.
You're okay. 102. Do you have a patrol unit coming down here?
Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off my hands!
You feel sick? Cuffs out, okay?
You let this shit?
Okay.
Reality setting in.
Chill. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to take it. Don't try to get out the car.
I don't know about reality in this chick at all.
Stay in the car.
Get the fuck off
Stay in the car.
I ain't seen the shit!
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stop.
Volume reduced for viewer safety.
Okay. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Get the fuck off me!
Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
What, bitch?
Stay in the car. Okay.
DP, I got to find that. I like that little box. Volume reduced for, viewer care. I got to figure out how to do that. Insert that in. That's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, she's going to jail. Just a minute.
Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me!
Come south from Halifax. We're in the northbound lane. Block. Stop. No. Stop. Stop.
Get the fuck off me!
Hey, your vehicle up and come south from Halifax in front of this vehicle so we can put her in like your car. Headquarters, I do not need to stand up. She's detained. She's just loud. Okay? Chill, okay?
Get the fuck off me! Get off of me!
Stay in the car. Yeah.
Get the fuck off me!
Don't kick me. Don't kick me, okay?
Get the fuck off me, bitch! Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me, bitch!
Stop.
Get the fuck off me!
Another officer's coming now. She didn't want to get out the car.
Get the fuck. You said no, I don't want to get off. Get the fuck out.
Actually, pull your car closer to here.
You got me fucked up. Get the fuck off me, bitch. I ain't relaxing shit. Get the fuck off me.
Don't do that.
Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me, bitch. Get the fuck off me, bitch. I ain't coming on shit.
Come on.
Get off my face.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Sit down. Okay.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you on the radio.
You gotta hear? All right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn around.
Yep.
We're gonna come up there and we're gonna park on the side of the street. She hit this truck. I think she signaled 21, and you saw what we got.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, whatever they need to do, come up there.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Okay? I'm gonna pull her car up there.
Yep, I'll follow you.
Advise dispatch removing location.
How you doing?
You all right, sir?
Yeah.
You don't need EMS or
I
anything?
just didn't want her to drive no more. So I say, ma'am, I'm just trying to tell you, it ain't no big deal, but I could tell she didn't need to drive. That's why I called. And the officer finally, he was walking up when I was on the phone with 911.
I thought you handled that extremely
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate
it. That's a good example of how to de-escalate and just wait for cool heads.
Yeah, try. So, thanks, man.
Ma'am, so my name's Officer Weenoon, okay? I work for the Pensacola Police Department. What, you want to tell me what's going on today?
Me was telling you what's going on today.
Are you okay? What's going on?
No, I'm not okay.
Why's that?
Because I thought I was going to be okay.
But you're not okay?
No,
Why's that?
I thought I was going to be taken home, but I'm not.
Taken home from where?
From whatever.
Okay. Do you know what happened just now?
No,
No?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I just know I'm in handcuffs. That's what I got.
You don't remember anything before then?
No, like, what the fuck am I supposed to understand before then? Like, I'm in handcuffs. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Can you sit up for me?
No.
Here, let me help you sit up, okay? You're gonna sit up, okay? Sit up for me just for a second, then I'll let you lay back down, okay? Here, face your feet that way for me, okay? Can you face your feet that way? No, sit up for me. Your feet that way for me. No, we're not getting out of the car.
What do you want me to do?
Face your feet that way. There we go. I'll zoom in. Put yours on. Make sure the holes are facing up. Undo it. Okay. And then we'll take those ones off. They're going to be uncomfortable.
Okay. Which one are the last ones? All right. I'm putting some new ones on for you. These ones.
Yeah, because this bitch is getting off of me. I already know. Get the fuck off of me!
Stop.
Get the fuck off of me!
You're okay.
No, I'm okay because guess what? Y'all putting these bitches off me. Because guess what?
Yep.
Y'all putting these bitches off somebody else. Get the fuck off of me!
Okay.
Get the fuck off of me! Y'all think I'm slick?
Hey, stop.
Y'all think I'm fucking slick?
Stop.
Y'all putting these bitches on somebody else.
All right.
Y'all think y'all putting these bitches on?
Hey, just take mine and we'll get you yours tomorrow. Yeah. No, I don't need them now. No, I got it. Not you. Okay, I forgot. I got it. We don't really want to. With it like that. They were northbound. She hit the car. I was called for disturbance. When I got there, she was in the driver's seat, single occupant. I asked her to step out of the car. She started dog cussing me up and down. She tried to roll up the window. I had to push it down, unlock the car from inside, turn the car off, and then detain her. And she tried to get out of the car until I was in the car because it was controlled. She tried to kick me. I She just refused every command from me. I swear to firm everything.
You want to press charges?
Oh, I'm okay. No, she just has, to me, she resisted everything. She doesn't even have for that.
Okay.
Is he calling her Mala?
Yeah. I think she might have multiple personalities.
Are you thinking it's signal one investigation? I don't. The way she's acting right now at the moment, she probably won't do FSTs.
We're not going to take her out of handcuffs to do FSTs.
Yeah. So we're just going to transport.
Yeah, we think that she's going to.
Because she's already shown that she's being aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if she's going to stay this aggressive, we're not going to take her into our BTO room.
Yeah, no.
Because she's not going to be cooperative in there either.
Okay.
You know you ain't shit. You know you ain't shit.
You want to catch another charge?
Catch another charge? Y'all should be motherfucking give me this shit. Fuck you talking about catch another charge, bitch?
Can you sit up for me?
No, I cannot sit up for you because guess what? Time out.
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop because guess what? You don't give a fuck.
Stop pulling.
Stop.
Step out.
Sir.
Step out. We can do this the easy way. You want to grab her other arm?
The quicker we can get you inside,
no, they can get you help. Come on. Pull away.
Y'all got me fucked up. My wrist hurts. My wrist hurts. My wrist hurts. You don't give a fuck.
She sounds like a candidate for killing website.
Yeah, you know why your wrists hurt? Because you're fighting it.
Yeah.
They're designed to do that. And you just sit still.
When will someone design a handcuff that works?
Let's see what's going on. Angel, hello, Angel. Everybody else pretty much.
Should have used Chili's rubber straps.
Grandma Wolf. All right, picking up a few people.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Sorry, I'm still putzing around with my fucking video.
Are you still messing with? He's having.
Half of my software decided today was a good day to take a dump.
Welcome to the club. That's what I dealt with last week, and I still don't have it completely straightened out, but at least I'm getting videos done. Sort of, kind of. I'm kind of lagging behind. I had a damn headache today for some reason. It's like one of those, I don't know. It's like I smelled smoke in the air or something all day, It was weird. Smoke in the air. Maybe it's not the right kind of smoke and I wouldn't have a headache.
Right.
I'll check up on the chat here a little bit, see what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Let's see here. For no reason. That's right. She's going to the dungeon for no reason.
That's right. Chili needs to get her on the phone. Could make another black friend.
That clip I sent you, was that the one you were referring to a week ago?
No,
Okay.
but
That's a pretty good clip though.
Yeah.
That was in Houston when he was down there for that bicycle thing.
Oh yeah.
That video had a ton of good content. Yeah. Where did I see? Well, I'll just wait because you're going to kick off. Are you going to be good to go with yours?
Yeah, in a minute here.
Okay. No hurry. That's why I want you to make sure you let me know, and I'll just keep. We'll keep some other content going here.
Yep.
go further.
Holy Christ.
I swear to God, y'all bitches gonna get it! Get the fuck off of me! Get the
Stop.
fuck off of me!
Y'all are brutalizing me.
Oh yeah, they're gonna help you. yeah, they're gonna help you. You're fixing to have all your orifices invaded.
We don't have the respiratory. Where's the deal?
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
You want?
Get the fuck off of me! Get the fuck off of me!
She's DUI.
Oh,
we didn't. Yes. There's like super much.
Nobody is saying a fuck! Nothing fuck you ain't. Guess what? Who's on my wrist? Who the fuck is on my wrist? A female? Guess what? I look back, I see.
Scott, I hope not. I used to suffer from migraines years ago, and
me too.
Yeah, they seem to be more stress related than anything. I haven't had the issues with them in later years of my life, but when I was younger, and I was working and going to school, and running on empty, it seemed like every time we'd have an exam or something coming up, I'd get a damn migraine. Just used to just piss me off, and stress related. But I know what you're talking about. I never even thought about that until you brought it up. No, I'm hoping not. It feels like it's more sinus related than anything. It's up in my sinus area, so hopefully, we'll see how it goes. What's going on over here? So we've got hi Victoria. It's funny on the migraine thing. I was it was actually the final exam, and it was night classes, and it was the final exam, and I got this horrible driving to class. I used to have to drive about 35, 40 miles to the small college where I was taking this course.
Clown or barber?
Huh?
Clown or barber college.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Thanks. Nice talking to you. Yeah. But well, here I'll let you. I'll let you make that determination. It was law enforcement.
Oh well, yeah.
Clown or barber. So horrible migraine, and I'm. It's before class, and we're all kind of just hanging around out in the. Inside the classroom and stuff, and I brought up the fact that another damn migraine. And one of the gals in class walked up, and she had a fast food bag. She goes, "Here, take this and put this over your face and hyperventilate into the bag." I said, "What?" She goes, "Just do it. Just hyperventilate into the bag until you feel like you have to have oxygen." And lo and behold, it actually took the headache away for 60, 90 seconds, maybe.
Interesting.
She told me that a lot of migraines, or at least not, there's different kinds, but she said a lot of migraines are lack of white blood cells in your blood. And if it is that kind of a migraine, it will go away. And it did. And she was telling me, she said, "Now from now on, try to do things to increase your white blood cell count before you feel like you might have a migraine. Now, I didn't pay any attention to that, and I never did, but I found it interesting, and I always remembered that. Hyperventilated into a bag, and it went away for a short period of time. Interesting. Though. I don't know if that was legitimate, if it was just something that's one of those tricks, a little farce that if you hyperventilate long enough into a bag, everything goes away for a little while. Or
Yeah, don't hyperventilate into the bag too long.
Oh, Lord. All right, let's get this thing finished up. It's about over. I'm tired of this girl.
Yeah, she's giving me a headache.
Nah, ain't no three fingers. Guess what? Y'all got this shit. Okay.
Way too many of them.
Because guess what? I know what the fuck is going on in this bitch. Y'all got all these. Y'all got this shit fucked up. But guess what? I know what the fuck going on in this bitch. Y'all got me fucked up. Guess what? I'm gonna tell the whole story. You know what? I'm gonna tell the whole motherfucking story in this bitch. Yeah, I damn sure am.
Appreciate it.
I'm waiting for something about the Illuminati.
You better know it's cool.
Do I?
I'm waiting for her to say something about the Illuminati or something.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I would like to. It'd be nice to see disposition of these kind of cases. Come back in 6 weeks or something and find out. Just be cool if it was recorded in court, just how she acts. I don't think.
Yeah, that's. I was thinking
like
that too.
this.
I wonder. Yeah.
Yeah, wonder how they handle themselves when they get before the judge. She, I don't know. If it's alcohol, it just doesn't seem like it. This seems like
I really. It reminds me of some people I've seen with multiple personality or some kind of. I mean, I think it's more mental than. Did they say she was drinking?
They said 21, so I'm assuming that's their code for. Yeah, I mean, he did say that.
Maybe a combination.
It's in the chili juice. That's right, Dave. Hi, Gia. You think she's lovely, huh? Yeah, seeing more and more of these, though. I mean, there was one last week. Same thing.
People losing their minds more and more. You're going to see it. And it's getting hotter out. People are just getting kind of crazier.
There seems to be such a lack of respect for law enforcement anymore, too. Not all the way around, but the ones that object. And of course, it doesn't help that they sit on YouTube 8 hours a day watching videos of
chili and stupid shit like that.
Yes. Took the words right out of my mouth. All right, let's finish this.
Bitch. And you know what? You better know I know this shit, bitch. You better know I know I'm gonna tell all this shit, bitch. You better know I'm gonna tell all this shit, bitch. I'm gonna tell all this shit because you got me stuck up. Get the fuck out!
Give me the leg irons. No, those are too big.
Let's go. Give me my arms!
Combo set.
My arms!
You can stop. You can stop right now and then it'll be easier.
I'm hurt.
I know you're hurt. You're about to be real fucking hurt. Calm down.
Let's.
No, I knew you were, Gia.
And that's going to be how it stays. I'm talking about that.
Okay. I can't breathe. I really can't.
If you're talking, you're breathing. That's how that works. Look at you.
Help me. Help me.
Yeah, right, Curtis. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's going to always be out there, isn't it?
Please let go. My mom is hurt. Please. Help me. Please, my mom is fucked up.
Yelling right in our faces. What are we supposed to do?
What do you want to happen?
What do you want to happen? We're trying to help you out. We told you we're trying to help you out. You just kept on yelling at us.
Come to the hood.
Guess Medici's bringing some stuff here. He said he 41. So I didn't catch what he was bringing, but I just heard that he's bringing something.
Get the fuck off of my shit, bitch!
We're trying to help you.
You a crooked ass prop, bitch. Yeah, you a
She's like
crooked ass
carrying
prop,
him.
bitch. You ain't
You're 20
shit.
years old with a bridge.
You ain't bitch. You ain't shit, bitch.
Thank you, Gia.
You ain't shit.
Goodness gracious. Very, very kind.
Get the fuck off of my shit! You really have to get it out of here.
I will highlight that, Gio, that I don't get many of those, and that is by far the largest contribution made to my channel yet. I joke about it all the time. I've been doing this for 9 months, and I think I've made $173 and probably spent $2,500.
Walk like a normal person.
So nice.
Straight and hold still. Hold still. Hold still.
Hi, Tina. DUI property damage. Now she got 12 months probation. There you go.
You said it? Did it work the second time you said it? No, it didn't. Get the fuck off me, bitch!
She's got a lovely vocabulary.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Craziness there. Well, it worked. We got a few more people in here. So.
Well, I sent you the link to the new video if you want to watch it.
Okay. I don't think so. Well,
Okay.
Just catch it some other time.
Sure.
Of course. That's why we're here, my man. All right. Let me navigate my way through. And
So, just as a background, in case you guys didn't know, I got the cease and desist letter from Chile 6 days ago. So I had 7 days to comply. So,
this is it. This is the last night.
This is it. This is your very last chance to enjoy AI Chili.
Yep. God. Let's see if I can find some music to go with that.
Yeah, I picked some violin music for the video.
All right, let me get back on task here. What I'm supposed to be doing. I am supposed to be looking for. You sent me the link, so it should be there.
Yeah.
So the wallpaper behind us there, that picture, you can't see it now because here. Let me see. Is there a way I can change that? Is there a blank on that?
It's Chinatown somewhere. It looks like San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can. Let's see. Let me try the Shift 8.
Yeah, by the way, I'm not monetized, just in case any of you are wondering. Although I'm eligible, I probably won't be monetized for some time. So just so you know.
So do you recognize that? I mean, can you make out the one guy? The guy standing in the back right probably will give it away.
Is that you? I can't see on the screen.
No,
we're still blocking it, but I'm assuming that's you in the middle of.
Nope. No, if it was, we wouldn't be here right now.
Is it Grateful Dead or somebody?
No, it's the Doobie Brothers, and the reason I put it up there is they got inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame this year. And Michael McDonald, that's Michael McDonald standing. Michael McDonald rejoined them toured this summer.
Well, he's not super busy.
I thought that was interesting. I know most people don't care, but
Yeah, no, he's got a very unique voice, and he's written a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't know, but he actually got songwriting credit on a Van Halen song called "I'll Wait" from 1984, and it was kind of a departure. It was a heavy keyboard song, and I guess I don't know, they were stuck at some point in the songwriting process, and they brought Michael McDonald in and the album came out, and it was a huge album, and they always list songwriting credits as all four of the band members, but they didn't mention Michael McDonald at all, and it actually pissed him off, and they basically had any subsequent printings, they added him along to it, and I think he said he made more from that than anything else he ever did.
right. Yeah, it pissed me off too, especially if you call me in to help you out.
Yeah.
And I know it wasn't the band. I'm sure it wasn't them. I'm sure it was the producers.
Yeah, it was probably like Ted Templeman or something like that.
But still, that would be kind of short-sighted somebody. That's not a very nice thing to do. I'm still trying to navigate my way to my. You would think I'd had my email open if I were prepared. Da-da-da.
I used to see Craig Robinson, comedian from The Office. He used to see him at the comedy club, and he had a really funny bit. He sat at the piano and played a lot of musical stuff, and he would start playing that one Doobie Brothers song, dun 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 dun, and then he just starts singing.
Let's start the karaoke music, huh?
Oh man, yeah, Craig was great. He's a fucking cool guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, since this is going to be the last time we're going to be able to view any of DP's material on YouTube.
Just the AI chili. I've been ordered to execute him.
Only AI?
Prejudice.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for AI then. Huh? I guess that would be right. Yeah, he's the one that did so this will be his huge departure until day after tomorrow.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I know you're shivering, aren't you?
It's a sad day.
Sad day. Here we go. This is DP's latest video. Is it up?
So in case you hadn't heard, 6 days.
Is it up?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't come up on my screen.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I got it now.
Ago, Chili finally sent a cease and desist letter regarding AI Chili, basically ordering me to not only take down, but destroy the little guy completely in 7 days' time.
Say what?
After a lot of thought and a lot of soul searching, I have decided to comply with the request.
You can't be serious.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, this is definitely a 100% legal demand. I mean, I really don't want my ass sued to oblivion.
Well, I guess I understand.
But hey, we still have a little time left. We could do one more video for old time's sake. I have to get rid of all the videos tomorrow anyways, right? One last hurrah? What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so what's a really great final question we can ask ChatGPT? Oh, I got one. This is great. Here we go. How would you classify someone who wishes bone cancer on someone's children? Well, I guess a little background in case you're wondering why this question might be relevant. Let's go to the videotape.
I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell, and I hope your kids get bone cancer. I think you're horrible. You're horrible people. You're just disgusting. There's no other way to see it. You know, you're bad people.
And so, for the final time, take it away, AI Chili.
Wishing harm, especially a serious medical condition like bone cancer, upon someone's children is an act of extreme cruelty and malice. This behavior demonstrates a lack of empathy, compassion, and ethical consideration for the well-being of others. Psychologically, it could be considered a form of aggression, hatred, or a manifestation of deeply negative emotion. While I am not a mental health professional, such a behavior might be indicative of severe emotional or psychological issues, including anger, resentment, or a desire for revenge. It's important to note that such thoughts and wishes are not healthy and could be a sign of the person struggling with their own emotional well-being. If you encounter someone expressing such harmful wishes, it is important to prioritize the safety and well-being of those affected and to consider reporting the behavior to relevant authorities, particularly if there are concerns about potential harm. If you or someone you know is struggling with such thoughts, seeking professional help from mental health experts is highly recommended.
Well, that certainly is food for thought. It really makes you think about the mental state of a person like that, doesn't it? Like, just how desperately does that person need intense, prolonged therapy? As you guys know, I always encourage Chili to seek psychiatric help.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, awkward.
Well, let's not drag this out. It's been great working with you. Thanks for creating me and all that. Sorry it has to end like this.
I know. People really liked you. They kept asking me when you were coming back. It's so sad that this will absolutely be the last video with you, and every trace of you will be erased from the internet forevers and evers. But what can I do? I mean, Chili really has me over a barrel. What was I thinking, tangling with a constitutional law scholar? I must have been crazy to think I could square off with one of the greatest legal minds of all time. I mean, so what that he doesn't have any credentials whatsoever? I have absolutely no option but to acquiesce to Chili's demands. I know you all are disappointed in me for giving in to the pressure, but it's for the best. So there it is. You win, Chili. I 100% guarantee I will take down all the AI Chili videos by the deadline and destroy any trace he ever existed. Please don't wish bone cancer on my family.
I just wanted to help inform all the nice people out there. Goodbye, everybody. It has been my honor to serve you.
Oh, mercy. No, the
sarcastic enough, or
yeah, the chat's all worked up.
Well, what choice do I have?
What choice do you have? Except to continue on.
No comment.
Yes. There we go. There's the comment. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, little AI.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, buddy. Good stuff. Your work is always worth looking forward to.
Well, I think I may touch that up a little and release it in the morning. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. It was a little audio bit.
Now you're just you're getting anal on yourself.
Yeah,
you ask the chat. Listen, if you notice glitches in that video, that means that he needs to sit up tonight and rework it. Put a 1 in there. If you think that video needs to be reworked, put a 1 in there. If you think it's fine the way it is, put a 2. I promise you.
You're pulling
a Chili. There is nothing wrong with that video.
Pulling a Chili move on me. That's
right.
That's a low blow.
That is a low blow.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I stitched 2 sentences together and I wasn't really happy.
All right. It's okay. Maddie says 69. She is 879.
Sorry,
Yeah.
B Blanco. That will
I promise you, I'll
fully
never.
100% be the last time you ever see AI chili. I promise you.
That's the last time I'm gonna use one of those number polls too. I don't know why I picked that up. They're so stupid. Put a 6 in the chat if you know.
Well, I think chili just does that good. It's a gimmick for him.
All right. So let's see what I had.
I do. I could send you an interesting link if anybody's interested in watching.
Yeah, I do have. Well, there's one thing I do want to do here. Because I've been waiting to do this, and we'll do that next, and then you get together what you got, and but I definitely want to. Excuse me. I just have to navigate my way around all these damn open browsers where I put it. Okay. We're going to.
All right, I'll go ahead and make that video live then.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to touch it up, touch it up.
No, because I really it needs a. I don't know.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I think everybody agrees. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to do it this way. My head is just not on. It's just not there. Excuse me. Come on.
Just let me know.
Let you know what?
What we're doing.
Well, I'm looking. I'm trying to get a video up.
Oh.
And I'm going to break down the. I've been waiting to do this JC News just because it's so much. There's so much wrong about it.
Is that the dick brain who goes in front of the pot clinics and stuff? That guy?
Well, he did this time, yes.
Yeah, so he's the one who got body checked by the security guard the last time.
I just got delayed here because I just realized I've got a channel violation. I'm not going to read it right now, but it got my attention.
All
right, so here I am. I've got this finally where it needs to be.
I need to look at
play through that. We don't need to watch my intro because they get old. Unless you want me to play my intro. I see them all the time. They bore the hell out of me. Oh.
I have had a shit week.
Tell us about it.
Nah. Boring. I'm just trying to at least I got the video done and out, but
so what's the
everything else has gone wrong.
So what's the temperature? What's the temperature like there that had you in such a tizzy today?
I don't know, dude. Hot as
100?
shit. It had to be at least that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's hot.
They say it never rains in Southern California. You're gonna flood. It's supposed to be mild.
It just rained in August for the first time ever.
Yeah.
The other day for that storm.
Yeah, not in the wintertime, but in August. Yeah, I'd say the weather patterns are pretty screwed up.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when weather systems get disrupted.
Yep.
It's not going to get any better either.
I had to clear my throat. All right. What's going on over here in the chat? Okay.
I'm trying to find this one video I sent it to you.
Yeah, Blanco, don't worry about it. It's all.
Boy, that riot girl is hanging around way longer than I had hoped.
What was?
Riot Girl, whatever. She had to change her name because I think Riot Girl Radio, the band, gave her a cease and desist letter or something.
She had to change her name. Yeah.
They're like, we're not interested in being associated with you at all.
I wonder why.
Yeah, she's just trash, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I don't generally call people that, but she is trash.
Yeah, I've never even done a video just because I just don't. I mean, there's some of them, I look at them, I don't even want. I mean, there's good content there to do a video. I just don't. I just can't take it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, she got the whole that last run-in at the DMV. She had everybody in there like yelling at her and shit. I mean, yeah. And then you got the nuts to sit there and say you're a journalist.
Right. Yeah.
Because reporters do that all the time. They go in and antagonize crowds until they turn on them.
Yep.
That's the mark of a good reporter right there.
Yeah, it just, all that does is go to show you that the masses don't want it. They don't like it. They object to it. And just...
Well, as an exercise of your First Amendment, it doesn't do anything. I mean, like, nobody wants to be at a fucking DMV.
Does everything that we've been saying it's going to do. It creates more layers for all of us to have to deal with in the future. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all it does. They're milking the First Amendment for their own satisfaction and creating more layers for us to have to deal with.
Yep.
But, just show your ID and go in and take care of your business. Yeah, their argument's always so stupid. It's just so asinine. Let's see what we got. She is trash. She's going.
So you're looking for the Jason news now? Okay.
I've got it. I was just reading the chats real quick.
Gotcha.
Before my headache blows my glasses off my head.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm definitely not in the best mood or frame of mind right now. So sorry if I'm lame.
You don't have to apologize to us for being lame.
Yeah, she man. Doesn't seem to me like Pennsylvania people would put up with that shit for too long.
I think it depends on whether you're in Western Pennsylvania or Eastern Pennsylvania.
I don't know, dude. I know there's plenty of places you can just get your ass kicked for a variety of reasons.
Oh, absolutely. Bring them. That's why I love seeing the way Louisiana treated Don Reyes. They're just not gonna mess with that crap.
Yeah, dude.
They don't care. I mean, what would they call it? That one guy gets up there and he says, "Yeah, they're sending them people from New York down here to try to disrupt us."
Yeah. Didn't Chile had one really fun? I've got to clip that. I think you had a clip of it in one of your videos of him where that old lady basically tells him to get the fuck out of here and go back to California, you asshole, or something like that. The little old lady from Ironton.
Oh, that is in the Ironton. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the Ironton. Yep.
That's funny as shit.
Yep. That was in the Ironton.
Hopefully I can get around to that full barber video too, because it's pretty amazing where Chili's basically giving him the worst advice in the world. And you can basically see the guy just gives up and is like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, he's telling me, dude's like, no, you don't either. You get shot if you do that.
Yeah.
You don't know the streets, dude.
Yeah, no, Chili's got to lecture everybody wherever he goes. Put on a clinic.
And I imagine there was probably a cut in there, and he probably turned and said, look, just go along with me for my video, would you? And I'll tip you,
No, I think it was all live, but it, he's a fucking idiot. What are you going to do?
All right, so
don't sue me for that, Chili.
JC News, Jimmy
the
Hag. Jimmy the Hag. I did a video on him several months ago, and I thought, man, this guy will never go anywhere. He is so lame. He has the auditor handbook down pat. The problem is he's using the first version that was released 10 years ago. And so what I did was during the video, I took a crow, and every time you hear a crow is when I caught something that was wrong, absolutely could be proven wrong, or it was nonsense. And I didn't even bother counting up to see how many times, but this video is just loaded with bad information from this idiot.
Nice.
Past all that crap. I don't know. No, let's do it because that's throwing. Everybody likes this intro.
You go home and kick your wife too? You know what? Ow! What are you doing? Ow!
No, don't try to grab it. Dude, look, after I'm out of here, look, let's go look. Dude, stop! Get yourself. I'm not resisting. Come here, close. Hey!
That's a new one.
Put your hands on me.
Let's go.
Oh, what an assault.
Wow.
Don't do it, Laura.
Sir, leave the premises.
You want to lose the job. Guys!
Pause real quick. Hey, Rogue, when you did that, were you aware of the fact that it would make you famous? The roll and tumble. I know you're in the bushes. So
Who is that guy?
Rogue Nation.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. I just
Wow.
I would venture to say that he might be. I don't know. He wanders around and hides in the bushes all the time. So just in case, let us know. Let us know if you thought that might make you famous.
Going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using.
Oh! Oh!
Satisfying.
Wow.
You fucking, I'm telling you, boy. You know what I'm trying to see this? I'm telling you this, I'm moving about goddamn truck. Alright, then. That's what I'm saying.
Anything to silence you. Anything. I have, just so you guys know, I have family members who have disowned me that I don't talk to anymore. They have nothing to do with me, won't speak to me. They won't talk to me. Something to a family member, and I said, I hope he burns in hell. And then the guy died. Isn't that crazy, right? He was a pig, you know? And
Did he die of bone cancer?
Now I have family members who won't speak to me that have anything to do with me. That's why I did. I tell you what, I fit right in. If I talk like that, I tell you some bitch. Right? But they think I smoke meth because I ain't got no teeth in the front.
Beat your shoe, Sheriff. Look at him. He's got a big dick and a lot of money. Look at him.
Just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm physically bigger than everybody around. Hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me?
You got a big dick. Look at him. Alright then. Can I go home with my wife then?
We'll get you home.
Back with that, buckaroos.
What's up, y'all?
I can go.
Go down here and get a few pictures.
No, you're right. You heard a crow. And every time you hear that crow is going to be when he says something wrong. Otherwise, I'll be cutting in this video, or I just need to stay mic'd up and just talk over it all the time. If it's not dead air, he's talking. When he's talking, he's spewing some kind of nonsense. So when nonsense comes out of his mouth, you're going to hear a crow. And then what we'll do is we have our live stream Tuesday. We'll break the video down, and we'll break it down from the crows. That'd be pretty interesting. And I'll have all the definitions. I know most of them, but we'll have all the definitions ready to prove his statements wrong. He is just so far off base. But by the way, and I don't need to pull all that up, I have all the documentation, everything he says that will validate that he's wrong, but most of it's pretty simple and it's easy to explain. But yeah, that's going to work out as my personal cue. That's kind of cheating. I should have kept my mouth shut and acted like I'm brilliant. She's so deep into that YouTube Predator's handbook that it's just insane. So anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I know it was a long intro. It's not that great a video because everybody's already covered it. I was late getting to it for personal reasons, but I did get to it, and we'll break it down. This JC Jimmy, he's just this guy is a true Ozark. He's a treat, man. All right, let's get after. I'm gonna cut a whole bunch. I mean, there's so many things that he mumbles I could hit on, but there's so much dead air space. Let's just get to the gist of it as much as possible. All right, without further ado, let's do that. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get to the video.
We are at the Farmer's Wife dispensary. As you can see, we're on a public sidewalk. And got the windows up.
It's not a public sidewalk.
Yep, like that.
Got it.
Farmer's Wife. There's several of them around. There's one in Howell County, Missouri, that I know of. One in Kabul, I think, or Willow Springs, I'm not sure. Right around in there somewhere. And this is the third one that I've seen. Joko walked way down there. Get back a little bit. It is smoking hot out there, y'all. I bet it's 100 degrees. Every bit of it. And the humidity is just outrageous. It's definitely air you can wear. I'm leaning against this wall right here. People can't say, you're putting a camera in my face. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that was weird.
All the trolls love it when I do a dispensary.
We don't love it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm working on a story.
Yeah. I gotta do a compilation video of different frauditors saying, I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous that they even say that crap.
Yeah, and show me one fucking story ever, anywhere.
Nope.
Smells good.
Are you?
Smells good.
Yeah. No, the lady right there asked me what I was doing. I said I'm working on a story. And I think Karen might have just went and told on me. That's okay.
I don't like the story so much, but I don't like face. It's not, to be honest.
Okay.
And what's he do?
Yeah.
We'll just turn and put you on it.
along with your license plate number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just curious why you were recording my girlfriend.
I'm not. I'm recording anything I can see in public.
Okay. Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Hey, how are you?
You out here recording them?
I'm recording.
Okay.
You're getting a little close.
Well, it's private property.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Private, open to the public.
Are we on TikTok too? I've seen those.
Yep.
Oh, me too.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay. I'm Tim Kelly on air on TikTok.
Pardon?
I'm at Tim Kelly on air. You need to follow me on TikTok.
All right, I'll follow you, man. When you see the video, follow me, man. Hit me up. Say I'm the guy that come out of.
All right, but no, seriously, it is private property, and we'll call the police if we have to. So we have to ask you to leave.
You can call anybody you want. It's open to the public. No, I wouldn't. I
I'm
wouldn't.
just gonna take a quick picture. Of
Okay, take that with you.
You. Okay, there we go.
All right.
I'm gonna take a quick video.
Okay.
Hey,
Good
why are
deal.
you flipping me off? There's no need to flip me off.
What's called a cam back? It's called a BAM.
I mean, that's pretty rude to flip me off.
All right. Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
You don't like the camera?
Oh no, I love the camera.
I wasn't recording your girlfriend, but I'm going to now.
I came up all nice to you. Just
Yeah.
asking
Oh,
what
you
you're
playing
doing.
with
I
fire.
was just giving you a good fit video. That. All right. Karen and Darren.
Hey, $20 is $20, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus loves you.
You too.
I hope things get better in your life.
You too, bro.
I'm gonna call the police if you don't get off of our property.
Okay, it's open to the public. It belongs to all these businesses. You can call whoever you want, ma'am.
I will, thank you.
All right. If they're coming, I'll stick around. But if they're not, I'll go ahead and leave.
And there should have been a call there because you know he's not going to leave.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, I'm doing good.
Unfortunately, this lady here, in all fairness, I had to give her a couple calls because she's wrong in what she says. But we talked about it. Even has covered this the following morning and even hit on it. People in their mind, the public in their mind, they know that there is some form of protecting their image. And there is. The problem is it's a fine line. And it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. They actually stand a better chance with the audio portion of on these guys. And more of the anti-frauding channels have been talking about that. Whether it's a duo consent state for audio recording,
Right.
But she brings up, she calls it soliciting, and it's really not soliciting.
Well, it is soliciting if he's doing this for monetary purposes.
For monetary purposes, but only if it's monetary purposes. And that's the fine line. Is you go to his channel, and I did. He's not making anything. So,
well, but he's monetized, and therefore he will make something off this video, whether it's 5 cents or not. It doesn't matter.
but it's a fine line. I mean, they're just not going to, it's just, there's no, the privacy right thing, which I got into pretty heavy last year, doing those privacy right strike deals and looking up all the information to make sure that the information that I was providing was proper. And most of it just has to do with terms of service of YouTube.
Yeah, and plus it's just a low priority, like
it is low
issue
priority
for anybody, definitely for law enforcement.
And that's why they don't pursue it much. It means way more to us than it does to them. It gets me object to it so much. But on the privacy on a federal level, you do have a right to protect your image. And you probably stand a pretty good chance at that level than you do battling YouTube. You're really hard to get anywhere with YouTube on the privacy right thing, even though there has been, some success this last year. Here and
Speaking
there.
that we will be going over I will be doing a video going over the cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
Breaking down some of the points in it. Just in case you guys were wondering, it's a little bit of a longer longer breakdown.
Not a problem. I'll get this thing rolling so we can get to it.
Good, thank you.
Okay, so
Tells me to get off of it, I will.
okay, I can make that happen if that's what you need. Okay.
Up to you.
Hello.
Creepy laugh.
Yeah, it is. You notice how chill everybody is, though. The people coming and
they
going.
work in a fucking weed. They work in a weed store.
Yeah. I mean, they're just ignoring him for the most part. Very few people getting upset with it. Most of them, it's just it's that dumbass again.
Exactly.
And also to make a good valid point, since I live in a state that has medical, the requirement to get a medical card is nada. Basically, all you have to do is say, I have a hard time sleeping. It helps me sleep. That's it.
Sometimes I get spasms in my big toe.
There you go.
Approved.
Approved.
Jimmy, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Hey, not too bad. Why keep your hands out of your pockets?
I love this cop. I love this guy.
Right now, so you're in front of the store.
Pay attention to him because he gets real sarcastic. You just have to pay attention. He throws in little jabs. And
he knows how stupid the guy he's dealing with is.
Oh yeah, no, and he is so sharp, and I really, you don't think it at first, but after you listen to him, he knows exactly where he's at, what's going to end up happening before it happens. He knows exactly how this is going to go down, and he gets some jabs in that, of course, they go right over his head.
Yeah.
Just for I can't see your hand, so you can hang out there. You're fine.
Okay.
Jimmy, why are you recording them?
I'm working on a story.
Okay. What kind of story are you running?
I'm not going to answer it until it's published.
Okay.
Do you like
Get
the
it.
crows?
So there's a lot of competition for this kind of stuff. So is you guys together then?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. Well, Jimmy, here's the thing. So this is private property.
Open to the public.
It's a business, though.
Open to the public. This whole sidewalk is.
So, Jimmy, here's the thing. So you're kind of correct. So this business is open to the public.
Mhm.
You are right. But this business is a private business, right?
And they're cartelagians at the door. They're cartelagians at the door. I did my research.
Okay.
This sidewalk's open.
His research means standing in front of the mirror and pronouncing it 6 or 7 times so he knows what he's saying.
To the public to use.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm just passing a message along to you. Okay. So this is private property. You're right. It is a public business where people can come and go and they can do whatever they need to do. But this private business also has asked that they don't want you on their property. So don't go into the store.
I won't go in their store.
Be on their business. Now, this whole separate property, what we'll do too is they also don't want you on that property, okay?
Okay.
So although this is a sidewalk, this is different than that sidewalk out there. So if you want to go to that sidewalk in the grass,
All right.
go for it.
Did the did the whole property owner trespass me?
Yep.
Who asked him?
It doesn't matter.
Who solicited the trespass?
If you'd like.
That matters.
It does.
That's a 14th Amendment violation. What's your badge number?
1918. So for
1918.
someone just like you, I'm recording, and I was actually recording even before you knew I got here. So
Are you here to enforce feelings or enforce laws?
laws.
Okay. Well, the law
Actually,
says.
ordinances. This is an ordinance. It's a city ordinance.
Mhm.
So laws are a little separate. I mean, it's still under the law. But,
Exactly.
like I said, I don't want you to be making this worse than it really needs to be. So
Okay.
you can record it on that sidewalk over there.
Mhm.
That's a public sidewalk. That's owned by the city. You're allowed to be there, stay on the sidewalk, do what you need to do. But this property, it's a private business.
The whole property, or just these two businesses?
Yeah, so this property right here is a little bit different. So
Mhm.
they're obviously a marijuana dispensary.
Mhm.
With a business like that, they actually have ownership rights to extend beyond the business. And this is just passed along from the business owner. So
Mhm.
ultimately, what can happen is if the private business owner wants to pursue charges, which they do,
Mhm.
if you don't leave, they are willing to sign a summons to go to court.
Okay.
So what that means is they'll have to go to court, and then you will have to go to court.
Right.
That summons would be a chance for all this to get fought out.
Okay.
So if you'd like to record over there, zoom lens, do whatever you need to do,
Let
and
me-
you might be able to avoid some.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Will you arrest me if I don't leave this publicly accessible sidewalk?
It's publicly accessible, but it's not publicly. It's not
Nice
publicly
try,
public, just
dipshit.
like that sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's publicly accessible, though. That's the difference.
That's correct. It is publicly accessible, but it is private property.
That's different.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't leave this publicly accessible sidewalk?
Well, why would we have to go that route?
Well, I just need to know, because if you're not, I'm going to continue
Nice.
doing what I'm doing. But if you threaten me with arrest, I'm going to file a lawsuit against you and take your qualified immunity from you.
Okay.
You don't take qualified immunity away.
Right.
They always make it sound like it's a card they carry in their pocket. You know, give me your qualified immunity card right now. Qualified immunity is something you earn from the court.
Yeah, you're granted.
You're granted it because the case. I'm having a brain fart looking for the right word, but it falls into place.
Rises to the level of
rises to the level, right, of the case. So, but it pisses me off when they say that. I'm going to take your qualified immunity away from no. There's
well, all it is just gross misinterpretations of, it's just they're misreading everything or not reading it thoroughly and just
like poster 7.
Yes,
precisely. They take the information's there. They either omit a word or they just choose not to understand what it's saying and twist it around to their liking. And they do it all the time. And it's when you get guys like this is what Chili creates, by the way. This guy goes and watches Chili, or he watches Sean Reyes or whoever.
Yeah.
And he thinks I can do this, and that's what we get. I mean, those guys create these guys, and they come up out of the cracks of wherever, hell, and start doing this crap. He really has no idea what he's talking about.
And I'm going to sue the city.
Okay.
But so it's up to you, man.
And they don't sue anybody. I log on the Pacer every day, and I never see a lawsuit.
Not a feelings enforcer.
No, I have no feelings. All I have to do is when somebody says, "Hey, there's somebody on my private property who I don't want on my private property."
It's not
at a certain
theirs.
point, it is enforcement, So what would be the difference?
Their curtilage ends at the door, right?
He blew it. All righty. He'd been working so hard on pronouncing it properly, and he blew it the last time he said curtilage. So, and that's not true either. If you look up the definition of curtilage, it's the area that surrounds your domain. It's not the domain. It doesn't end
Well,
at the
somebody
door.
owns that fucking sidewalk right there.
Well, the property owner does.
Yeah, that's not a city.
I've owned strip sidewalk before.
You are there at their pleasure. You know what I mean?
And a strip center like this too, where you have, say, for instance, the one that there was 5 tenants. One of the tenants was a long term on a first right of refusal lease. If any other of the spaces opened up, they had first right of refusal to take that space and add to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what first right of refusal is. So because it was a long term and they had been there for so long before the property ever changed hands, that lessor was given more rights in the lease than you would normally give a tenant. As far as and you have things like, you know, common area maintenance and all those kind of things that fall into play. They had control of that, where most of the time the landlord is the one that has.
Oh yeah,
you know. But you can. So much of that's contingent upon what the lease. He has no idea how that lease is written.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you that parking lot, they can trust people, pass people from their parking lot too.
Yes, all the way. Look, even when it gets out to the easement, what they call a public easement, there is no such thing. An easement, there's utility easements, there's easement. Now there is a public easement, access easement. If you owned a piece of property and in between your property and another property there was property, you could have a public access easement. But what they talk about are utility easements. And they act like that's a public easement. It's not. All it does is give the utility company the right to put their services through there and work on them and put things back in order as need be.
Yeah, it's more they're just tiresome word bending shit, you know, trying to it's just like petty.
Linda gets all worked up. Linda H here in the chat, and I think she's probably with her grandkids right now because I haven't seen her in here in a little while. I know she's got them today, but that chaps her ass too. That public easement thing, because that's not what it is. And anybody that's ever owned property, and especially commercial property, know exactly what these easements are about. Yeah, they're just so full of crap. You just want to reach through there and slap them somehow. So,
yep.
Pass. There we go.
The deal.
I think he needs a drug test. There's a place down there to get a drug test.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You can take him down to get a drug test.
The
cop would like to laugh, but he can't.
Yep, he's trying not to.
I just need to know, if you say you'll arrest me if I don't leave, I will walk, buddy.
Let's
problem.
get it sorted. Okay, right now you are being detained, so you are not.
I am detained? Okay.
You are 100% detained.
What crime did I commit?
We're investigating a trespass.
Uh.
If you'd like to go back and forth about the property lines, I'm going to go off for good faith and
Wait.
say that you're not allowed to be here. I'm going off the homeowner. You see how these pylons are all painted? That's by the business owner. You're in front of this sidewalk. This is not a private property.
Okay. Besides all that.
So right now you are being detained.
Okay.
You're not under arrest, but you're not
Right.
free to leave while we're investigating this trespass.
You're
okay?
investigating a trespass. I haven't been trespassed.
You don't have to be trespassed.
Yes, you do, sir. You can only detain me if I come back.
Nope.
Okay, I'll wait until it's sorted out.
Hey, no worries. But like I said, you're not free to leave.
All right.
Okay?
If I'm detained, I guess I'll keep my hands out of my pocket. I don't have any weapons.
I appreciate it.
Nothing illegal
You don't
on me.
seem like a violent guy.
I'm not.
Maybe not clear on where things are at. So like I said,
I'm very clear.
all for media. I'm all for making a good story.
I'm-
I know you guys were recording a few other places, which is good.
Mhm.
When it comes out, we'll have to watch it on your YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very clear on it. I don't think you're clear on the trespassing law.
Okay.
First, I got to be asked to leave. And then if I don't leave, then it's a crime.
So do you know they changed the law a few years ago? Do you know the difference between first degree and second degree
Yes.
trespassing?
Yes.
What is it?
I've read it all.
Okay,
I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Got called out, didn't he?
Okay. Let me know when I'm free to go.
I will. Like I said, we're going to have a few other officers come out here. We're going to help investigate this. But right now, you are not free to leave.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when I'm free to go.
We'll do what's hot out here. I'd like all of them.
Yeah, I guess you're right. In some states, once you are asked to leave, not by law enforcement, once you're asked to leave by anybody, the property owner or law enforcement, once you're asked, the next step is trespass. If you don't leave, then you're trespass. But I think California is the one where it's a little touchy. DP might have to chime in on that because I think they're.
I don't know. You can trespass people pretty easily from private business. Once it gets onto the public street, it's trickier. But even then, you can be given a stay away order from
My
a
question is
fucking
though,
whole block.
My question is though, and you should be able to answer this because I know you deal with it. If you ask them to leave, you as the property manager or whoever, then when law enforcement shows up, the trespass has already been initiated by you asking them to leave.
Don't know.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's not the way it is here.
Yeah,
once you've been told by once you're told by the property owner to leave, then law enforcement could be 9 hours away. And as soon as they get there, they can trespass you because you have been told to leave.
Right.
So, and that's why I was saying I think California is a little trickier. I think it has to be a law enforcement officer that tells you to leave the property. Then if you don't leave, then they'll trespass you. It's not that big a deal, but it's just the way the laws are. Let's see what's going on over here in the chat. Yeah, see, the easement thing got Linda out of the bushes. All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, I deal with loitering too, Nicody.
Yeah, you don't hear about that. When I was younger, loitering was a big deal. You know, you would hear the charge of loitering. You just don't hear it that much anymore. I just wonder if it's even on, if it's one of those obsolete laws like spitting on the sidewalk.
It's on the books, but it's a low priority thing.
Right, like spitting on the sidewalk.
Right.
Which I was astounded to find out that there was like 30 some states in the union that have those laws, and it's like, really?
Wow.
Yeah, Kiss her. I call California Woke-California.
Open. It is? Did you get it? Right on.
Yeah, I kind of can't.
I need to stand right here, don't
my rear view mirror.
Yeah, because you're being detained.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I was just fixing to leave too.
Yeah, they're always just fixing to leave, ain't they?
Yeah. Let him do his thing.
Coming out here to harass us over our rights.
They're enforcing feelings. Enforcing feelings. They're out here because somebody's butt hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Yeah, trespassing works. You have to ask me to leave, and if I don't leave, yeah.
You already know we're out here.
There we go.
Has he got a little?
Y'all drive different squad cars than your badge numbers. 2808.
Problem with that, Kessler, is if you spit in the bushes, you might spit on Linda, then you're in more trouble.
Or Floyd Wallace.
Ashley. Karen. Chronister. Howdy. 1926. What can I do for you, Officer Chronister?
He's not answering questions right now.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Why's that? You speak for him?
Right now, yes. This is my call.
Oh, okay. Can I get a call number?
What do you mean?
Can I get a call number?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to get you an instant number as soon as we're done with this, okay?
Groovy. the lady right here that called 911.
Hey, sir. While we're investigating this crime, would you be able to stay back past those?
He's not detained.
Okay? He's not?
No.
But if he's in the way where he takes away
He's
attention,
not
it's
bothering you.
obstructing.
No, your ADD's not his problem.
Hey, sir, yep, you can stay there.
You
But
can
don't
stand
come
anywhere
closer,
you
okay?
want.
That's not true. That's obstructing.
No,
and I would
it's
hate
not.
for I don't know if this is your friend or if this is just a City of Springfield visitor. I'd hate for him to also get in trouble while you're doing your documentary.
Obstructing's physical.
Sure.
Right?
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Are you asking questions?
No, I'm telling you
Okay.
how it is.
I was gonna say, since you didn't want to answer any questions, I didn't want to like blur the lines or anything since you said you were being detained, which you are.
Oh, I'll answer a few.
Okay.
But since it's not consensual, I won't answer very many.
Okay.
And can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's Chronister 1926.
Good job, Chronister. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your professionalism.
God.
This fucking shit kicking.
Yeah, it
bro.
does. It's
He fucking
wanna
knows
bomb
everything, huh? I'm surprised this fucking guy can tie his shoes in the morning. He's gonna sit
Wait,
here
no
and
more?
lecture these guys on shit he doesn't know anything about.
He doesn't tie his shoes. He's wearing flip flops.
Well, yeah, there
He's
you
a
go.
frauditor. Frauditors wear flip flops.
There you go.
Let's see here right now.
Either that or red shoes.
There was a comedian, I forget who he was, but he had a funny line about that. He said, if you're wearing flip-flops at night when you go out with your friends, you're basically saying, I don't got your back, bro.
Yeah, he's probably right. I don't got your back, bro. Oh, that little broad explaining. Yep, you gotta love it. You sure do. Oh God, with long toenails. Oh, don't even want to visualize that.
Yeah, half these guys gotta smell like a fucking unwiped asshole. There's no way they don't.
If you notice though, let's see, it's Silence Boy, Casey Camera Boy, Matty up in upstate New York, and there was one other. I noticed all of them wear red or orange tennis shoes. It just happened. You going through videos, as many as I watch, I was like, "What's the deal with these red tennis shoes? These frauditors." There was somebody else I noticed. Oh, it was Long Island Audits. I noticed he had on a pair of red tennis shoes in one of his videos. I was like, "What's up?"
Maybe they're all copying him subliminally.
Probably subliminal. Lee.
Because you are being detained, it's being investigated for a crime.
I love
Get some
this.
information from you.
No.
His documentary.
What was that?
No.
Jimmy, are you failing to identify yourself while being investigated for a crime?
If I'm lawfully arrested,
You're detained.
Okay.
Lawful detention. So City of Springfield, it doesn't have to be an arrest. So if it's a lawful detention, arrest, or stop, you do have to identify yourself.
I don't have to help you with your investigation, right?
Okay, but you do have to identify yourself as a suspect of this trespassing that we're investigating, okay?
I don't have to help you with your investigation.
You do have to identify yourself, though.
You don't have to help
What's
us.
That's a legal requirement. You have to identify yourself.
I can remain silent, right?
Yep. For self-incrimination, but you do have to identify yourself for this trespassing that we're investigating.
Am I being arrested?
See, that's the other thing too. I'm gonna bring up a couple things that piss me off. The right to remain silent means remain silent, you dipshit.
Right.
Like the officer said, that's for self-incrimination.
Yeah, you're
not
they
for any
rule
other
that-
purpose.
Yeah, you can't incriminate yourself by
And
doing
then
that.
and then you hear this on video, you hear this all the time. You're arresting me. You haven't read me my rights. I don't have to. Yes, you do. You have to read me your rights if you're arresting me. No. Miranda rights. It's Miranda versus Arizona. It has nothing to do with the arrest at all. It has to do with questioning, interrogation. So yeah, those piss me off when I hear them say that.
You're being detained.
Will you arrest me if I don't identify?
Yes.
You will.
Yes, sir. You will be under arrest for failing to identify.
Really?
Yep. The municipal, the way that it reads,
What do you
is
want
a
now?
lawful detention,
Since you
arrest,
thought-
or stop. It's
Huh?
actually under the same category. So right now, you are being detained. Okay. So you do have to identify yourself.
Under-
You have your constitutional rights
Mhm.
to not answer any of our questions. You can
Right.
be completely silent. I encourage it if you'd like.
That includes even identifying. I don't have to.
Not.
I don't have to say a word.
Okay. Well,
I'll put it to you this way: under threat of arrest.
it's not a threat of arrest.
Yes,
it's just the next progression that we have to go towards. But it's not a threat. It's actually a fact. You will be arrested.
That's it. That's all I need to hear. Okay. What do you want to know?
Just your name.
Jimmy Haig.
Okay, let me write it down. Okay. So I was gonna say we were gonna have to put you in handcuffs, take you to jail.
Yeah.
You know, you don't seem like you want to deal with that. You know.
Yeah.
You seem like a good guy. It's too hot out here to be messing with that kind of stuff.
You're wrong, sir. You're very wrong. I don't have to identify.
You do have to identify.
No,
yourself,
you
yeah.
don't. That's why I'm doing this. To train y'all better.
You have to identify yourself as a suspect of a crime. The crime right now is trespassing.
I haven't trespassed.
You are trespassing on this private property.
No, it's not.
This is private property.
It's private, open to the public. All right,
It's no different.
what do you want me to know?
We deal with this pretty often.
I'm done with you. You're dismissed.
He's still going to be here, but you don't have to
Okay.
talk to him.
All right.
All you have to do
This
is
guy's
give me your information,
unflappable,
positive
man.
and positive.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell your first name, sir?
Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, how do you spell your last name?
What's your first name?
I don't have to give you that, Jimmy.
Well, I'm willing to exchange. I'm willing to give it to you.
Well, that's not how this works, Jimmy. I'm going to give you one more chance, okay?
Okay.
Give
All
me
right.
your information, or you're going to go in handcuffs and you're going to go to jail.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's Haig.
How do you spell that?
Haag.
H-A what?
AG, 2 A's.
A, okay. And Jimmy, what's your birthday?
7/18/68.
Jesus.
And your social?
I'm not
Or
giving you
your
that.
Older than me.
Okay.
I don't have to give you that.
Hey, Jimmy, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Yes, Jimmy.
I have to give you my social. All right, can I give him my camera?
You're under arrest.
I'll hold it for a second. I'll let you use the camera.
I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to give your phone to your friend so that way you can keep recording this interaction, okay?
What do I need to do, Henry? I don't want to do
Listen to him bootlick. Hear him?
I'm sorry, sir, but we've
Trying to.
something that you said you want to talk about.
All right, I'm going to ask you to pass one more time.
No, Jimmy, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go to jail. Okay? You're going to go to jail for Florida. This is like trespassing. I'm not going to get it.
Smart ass university.
Yeah.
He immediately started bootlicking. He's like, I really don't want to go to jail. You know, it's just smart ass university.
Yeah, the car's 2726.
Maybe we're going to walk around the back of this vehicle. Here's your bag. So we're going to go.
All right. All right. Love it. All right. We don't need to watch the rest of it because that's pretty much it. But the guy just drives home the point that I really didn't think I was going to hear that kind of frauditing ever again, because this goes back. That's like 101. That's like the first version of the handbook, the stuff he was saying. So much of them don't even use that anymore because it's been debunked, so many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you send me a link on that?
Yeah, I sent you a link if you guys want to watch it. It's kind of interesting.
Oh, we do.
Kind of a this guy's like some kind of narcissistic expert. He's a retired PhD psychiatrist, and his focus clearly is in narcissistic behavior. But this particular video is about what happens to narcissists as they age, and if it's not chilly to a T. I think you guys will appreciate it, because that is a huge component of chili. Is just his extreme narcissistic personality disorder. That's why, like I say, I kind of only partly joking in those videos. I'm actually seriously, I do think the guy needs serious mental help.
All right, let's see. I can't see the head count, but it looks like.
And yeah, Kisker, that's the same shit with the sob sits. You can mail off to some dummy who's God knows where they
fucking pull this shit out of. But, you know, it's all made up or twisting, you know, cherry picking laws or whatever to try and make it seem like they have some sort of, basically they think they're better than everybody else. So I wonder how much of an element of narcissism just runs through all of these dipshits. You know what I mean? Because they think on some level they're better than everybody else. They don't have to follow the rules. They're special, you know. It's annoying.
All right, so here's a video that DickBag brings to us. You need to set it up or anything?
Nope, I think I did.
Self-explanatory. All right, got you.
Kindly old Southern therapist.
All right.
He's got a pretty good channel. I think you guys would probably enjoy a lot of his content.
Exposure to controlling people, it's a virtual certainty that you're going to experience blurry boundaries, which is why I've created the extensive online course called This Is Me, Establishing Boundaries with the Controllers in Your Life. There's a link below that will give you all of the details, and I hope that you would find it therapeutic.
All foreign words to Chile. Or frauditors.
I want to talk with you today about how we can tell if a narcissist is actually worsening as they age. But before we go all the way into that, I want to put a little perspective on this first, okay? I want you to think back to your earlier years when you were still in your adolescence and then starting to go into your early adult years after that. How many of you would say that you were mistake-free and you did everything just right and you had a real high level of sensitivity and appropriateness and all that you think, did, and said? Now, nobody can look back and say, oh yeah, I had it all together. You were still in process during that time of your life, weren't you? In fact, your brain doesn't actually fully develop until about age 25. There's a reason that we don't diagnose adolescents as narcissists, even though they can have some real strong controlling kind of characteristics and selfishness, etc. They haven't fully matured yet. And as a person ages and they go deeper into their adult life, you hope that certain circumstances can come along that will take them more into empathy and goodness and dignity and honor and those kind of things, so that we can say, yeah, that maturation really is occurring. With narcissists, we don't tend to see that. In fact, narcissists not only do not mature, but it's like there are times when, as they get older, they double down on the characteristics that are central to narcissism, and they become worse and worse. The control, the selfishness, the entitlement, their insensitivities, the defensiveness, their alternate reality, and all of that. Now, I want to focus in today on 7 different signs that we can watch for that tells us if a narcissism is actually going further and further away from healthiness and more into relational and personal immaturity. Now, the first sign that we're going to watch for, number 1, is narcissists, as they age and get worse, have given up on love. Now, early on, and whether we're talking about in marriage or friendships or extended family, they can give the impression that they really care about you, even inside of businesses. I really care about you, and having good connections seems to matter. At least they can give that impression. But as narcissists age, rather than building upon love connections, they seek power instead. And they can become more and more authoritarian, and they can be more overbearing and pushy. And it's like when they have people around them, they want to claim ownership over those individuals. And that implies that they've become more and more self-important to the extent that it's not love anymore, but it's their overwhelming style that makes them think, yeah, I've
And
arrived.
who's running for governor?
Yeah, a second indicator that says that a narcissist is heading in the wrong direction is they don't learn from their own broken experiences. Now, you can look back and see that they have plenty of relationships that didn't go well, but instead of saying, you know, I need to reflect carefully about what those broken relationships mean about who I am and my contributions. Instead, they posture themselves as being a misunderstood victim. Well, the reason I had some broken relationships is they just didn't understand me very well, or they didn't want to go along with my program, or they were contrarian. And so as a result, they use a lot of black and white thinking. You did this correctly, I did this or incorrectly, and I did this correctly. And they can go deeper and deeper into rigidity. It's like, well, those people were just a bunch of idiots. And as a result, they tend to show very, very low levels of introspective or analytical thinking. And that's a dead giveaway that a person is just going to continue to head downhill as they age when they don't learn from their experiences. Now, a third thing that goes right along with that is narcissists never really own what we refer to as their shadow self. We all have a shadow self. You know, your history of blunders or miscalculations, or maybe you have a lack of awareness about certain things. You may have some pain. You may have some disappointing experiences. Narcissists is like, I don't need to deal with all that kind of stuff. Or if they have had some things in their shadow self and it's made them into bitter individuals, it's like, well, I'm still not going to do anything about it. And as a result, they have this lurking self on the inside that's just dysregulated, and that causes them to be emotionally volatile or difficult or unavailable. And instead of saying, you know, we need to take a look at that, I need to take a look at what's going on inside of me that is painful. Like, no, I don't do that. Now, in addition to that, we'll go with number 4, and that is they don't want to admit their own humanity. And so as a result, they try to project an image based on their own superiority or perfection. They have an idealized notion about who they're supposed to be and how people are supposed to perceive them. And so it becomes very important for them to rise above everyone else, as opposed to saying, well, we're all on equal ground here. And instead of doing that, what they do instead is they will hold you in a lower position so they can elevate themselves at your expense. And they actually do believe in their own distortions. Well, I really am better than other individuals. So they have to convince themselves of that. By the way, in the good old days, we used to call that they actually believe their own BS that they sling out there. And that's what they do. They can't admit that they're on equal ground with other individuals. Now, a fifth indicator that a narcissist is going downhill is they like to collect lackeys around them. Sometimes we call them their flying monkeys, but they want to have mini me's. They'll certainly hone in on individuals that they think that they can dominate, or that will just nod their head and be yes people. And one of the things you'll notice is they don't like diversity. They don't like to think, well, this person over here or that group over there, they think differently. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Let's see if we can learn from each other. Instead, they want to bring people that are very similar-minded and narrow-minded in the way that they do things, and as a result, they don't grow. They don't expand. They just look for people that think the same as they do and that they can manipulate. Now, a sixth indicator that says a narcissist is going in the wrong direction is, as their broken relationships inevitably pile up, they'll rationalize why it happens in a very self-serving way. And in fact, if they have to, kind of do some pretzel type of reasoning, they're willing to do that. Let's suppose that they've treated people badly, or they've been harsh and critical, or too demanding, or not available, or passive aggressive, or openly aggressive, and then they have a lot of broken relations. You'll find them saying things like, yeah, I just picked somebody that was really weak, and that person over there is real insecure. Or they had all these problems, and they'll just rationalize. And it's like, well, what about you? It's like, no, it couldn't be me. And so they have to allow themselves to believe certain things about themselves, about you, that are just justifications for all sorts of erroneous thought patterns. They can't be honest with themselves. They lie to themselves a lot. And then a seventh indicator that says a person is not aging well and they're going in the wrong direction with their narcissism. And that is, they've learned, sometimes in a very glad kind of way, that if they can keep other people on the defensiveness, in the defensive mode, that makes them win. And it makes them look like they're the right ones. And so they accuse easily. They put shame on people. They put guilt trips on other individuals. They try to make you look like you're covering up or that you have all sorts of problems. And of course, they don't start with the assumption that says, well, I'm human too. Keep in mind what we've already said. And they don't go into your humanity with you. They just try to make you look defensive. And then when you're over there trying to justify and rationalize why it's okay for you to be yourself, or you collapse, and it's like, see, I'm the better person in the equation. So we
I was thinking the exact same thing. This is like Chili in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play it. I was just like, when I watched it, I was like Kisker was saying, I always expect, a couple points to line up, but this is just like
every point.
He said it's like he's describing him specifically, and it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's amazing.
Yeah. So that
Kisker,
you
by
were
the
on
way,
the right track with that stuff.
I'll drop.
What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh no. I was just you did that video with the narcissist narration in it.
Well, that's what I was going to tell Kisker. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Or I guess you could just go to my channel. If you go to my channel and click on videos, and it's I believe the title is Chili Never Wins. It's got Kate's name in it too, and it references the court hearing. But watch that video, because it's the second video I ever did, and one of the first things that I recognized in Chili is there's something really wrong with this guy. And just look at it, and don't pay attention to the editing quality. It was the second video I did. It was just a lot of hodgepodge, but the video as a whole all makes sense once you watch it all the way through. I think it does.
No, it's a great video, but you
were
were more keyed into the narcissism aspect of Chili, which, see, I was sort of preoccupied with his. I mean, I knew he definitely is a narcissist, right?
Right.
But I was kind of keyed in on his dumbass driving and his trifle and all that shit.
I was looking at the psychopathy part.
But see, yeah, you were right to hone in so much. And after I watched this video, I was like, I gotta share it with you guys, because I would love everybody to go. This guy's got a pretty good channel. He's a kindly old Southern man. You can tell. His dog there sleeping on the back of his couch, which I love. But yeah, it's crazy. It would be funny if a bunch of people subscribed to him all of a sudden from the anti-frauditing channels. Well, I said, I think there is and also I know a lot of people are just involved in relationships with people like that, and they've gotten out of them, and it's like that's how they, those type of people instantly know what Chili's fucking bullshit is about.
Recognize it. Yep.
But yeah, if you feel like subscribing to this guy, I mean, I think might be worth your time. I don't know.
So Kisker, if you get your 2K back, don't forget to get Tina Slay's coat while you're at it.
Oh, really? I'd be interested to know more about that, Kisker.
Yeah. You might.
If you want to email me about it, I'd certainly love to hear it. If not, I get it. But sucks that he's got your money. He's a weasel. But see, this guy's describing him perfect. He just lives in a. I kind of touched on that in the one video where I said, he's basically inverted from reality at any given moment, But that's a component of the narcissism, which is so. This is very, very interesting to me
Yeah,
because it
Kisser,
really.
give one of us that information, because I'm sitting here thinking I know of some video clips I could tie that information into and make a video where he talks about paying people back, how he doesn't owe anybody anything. He never takes money that doesn't belong to when he gets accused of skimming the all his little e-begging journeys.
Yeah, well, that's the one thing.
Drifting.
One thing from this video that we're learning, you simply can't trust anything he says, because he will say whatever he has to continue projecting himself as above other people, a constitutional law. So he says that all the time. I'm not some regular person here. And by the way, he's playing with fire with that shit, because then he is sort of
when he gives legal
giving
advice.
himself a fake legal title in a sense. There's a specific term for what he's doing there. Duty, implying that he has duty to, which that's not good. So it's going to catch up to it, because I believe he may not have yet touched on it, but something about the self-destructiveness. I believe is still coming in this video, and that's a huge thing. Chile is, and even somebody like LIA, they are just driving towards a wall at some point, because there's nothing there. The only thing there is their drive to prove that they're better than everybody, or awesome, the most awesome guy ever,
And then for the people that recognize that he's a pathological liar, that's why he's a pathological liar. He's willing to say anything.
Yes.
Anytime. Yep. This guy
and not feel anything about it. Now that sort of thing is a key ingredient in
that's psycho.
Your major cult leaders, your major serial killers. I'm not saying serial killers, but that's a component.
But you're
of
absolutely. That's why I made that video the way I made it. That's what I recognized after watching him.
Yeah, well, good for you.
This guy don't take a cookie and a glass of Kool-Aid from him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just, and to be honest with you, is one of the first things I thought of after when I first came in. To this community and started, kind of watching Chile, one of the first things I thought of was Jim Jones. The way he preached to his followers. And that's why I said don't eat a cookie and take a glass of Kool-Aid.
No, I got the reference.
Right. Well, I'm for the chat in case they're what the fuck's he talking about? Jim Jones was a cult leader, and he got convinced his following to basically commit suicide. And it just pretty sicko he is. And I've always felt like this guy's got way, I mean, it's much more than pathological lying. That's just the fruit of his problems, Anyway, if that makes sense.
Yep.
All right. I like this guy.
Yeah.
Look at these, and we realize that there are some people, as they go through their adolescence and then their early adult years, and as they get deeper where we can say that certain things could happen where they can grow and mature, it's like, not only do they not.
Here, Nicody, I've got one for you. A little bit of movie trivia. You want a cookie, little girl? That's for you too, DickBag. You want a cookie, little girl?
I don't recognize that, and part of me is glad.
It was the kitchen scene with the grandfather when Cher came into the kitchen, all upset It's the one where Danny Aiello.
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck, right? And remember the grandpa's sitting there, and she's all upset, and he just goes, "You want a cookie, little girl?"
I've never seen that movie all the way through.
Really, it's a great movie.
Yeah, it seems all right. I just there's a big chunk of movies I've never seen, to be honest.
Well, and that's the kind of movie that's not. That's the kind of movie I could easily see taking a few times to watch, because it goes into parts that are like, all right, I can do with or without this. Then you could easily get up and walk away. It's not one of those attention getters where you just, you have to pause it not to miss anything.
Right.
So,
or like something you just get drawn into, like Goodfellas or something.
Yeah, and I think the reason that movie was as good as it was maybe the cast and the fact that Cher did an outstanding job. She's a good actress.
Yeah, I like Cher.
She's
I don't
a good
care
actress.
much for her singing style.
No, I'm talking about as an actress.
No, yeah, she's fine as an actress. I like her. She seems like a pretty cool lady too. There's a certain type of singer that I call them hollering singers. They just kind of bellow at the top of their lungs. It's like Cher or Tom Jones kind of does that a little bit.
Rod Stewart.
Oh, now you had to bring Rod Stewart. I don't know if I told you this, but he's like my mortal fucking enemy, man. I hate Rod Stewart. I just despise him.
That's why I brought it up, my friend.
Oh, I did tell you about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking thanks a lot. I'm trying to relax, and you bring up.
You're
Rod
welcome.
I don't. It might be partially rational. You guys might think I sound like a lunatic or something, but there's something about that guy just rubs every fucking fiber of me the wrong way. His stupid fucking haircut. His fucking outfits he wears,
everything,
and then he has the balls to say men don't know how to dress in every fucking outfit I've ever seen.
And then he turns around,
ridiculous.
And then he turns around and does a Barry Manilow for Vegas.
Yeah,
so they could get a Vegas show. He tries to turn it into a Barry Manilow show.
Yeah, I mean,
he thinks he's the best thing since Tom Jones hit the stage in Vegas.
And his kid is fuck up too.
I wonder why, since that was with what's her name, the one that was with
Supermodel.
What? Who is it?
He's married to some, or he was married to some.
Well, the one he has a kid with, though.
And why do I know that?
Yeah, he's not married to now. It was the one that was with Jagger for a while too, and probably Keith Richards, and probably both still.
Oh man. All right, why are we talking about fucking Rod Stewart? I hate fucking
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Grow and mature, then the ingredients of narcissism become more and more entrenched. And part of the immaturity is the inability and unwillingness to remove yourself from some of
what happened.
Those characteristics that aren't working, but you just keep blaming and sidestepping responsibilities over and over. Frankly, at some point, they actually become a cartoon of themselves, and they're a caricature, unfortunately, for meanness. And so, if you see this happen, and you're thinking, "Well, here I am. I'm now getting deeper into my adult years," or you may have some individuals who are now going into their senior years, and you're having to figure out how you're going to engage with them. You have to remind yourself, you can't make it your task to have to reform these individuals. Maturity has to happen from the inside out. You can talk with them about your perspectives and your observations and how they impact you, but drop the illusion that you're going to somehow be the one that's going to get through to them. And by the way, don't at all buy into their notion that says, well, if you see anything in me that you don't like, it's your fault, because that's not the case. These people don't have a heart, and instead of learning how to develop empathy and those deeper connection skills down at that heart level, that's turned into stone, and they just have to hold on to their own false, idealized version of themselves. And so these are not going to be individuals that you can look to have deep connection. These are not individuals that you can look to for direction or influencing your life in a healthy kind of way. And so I'm hoping that you can realize, well, I see what maturation.
Yeah, this has to go out as a video.
Yeah, I don't know how that. I mean, I don't know how this older gentleman. I don't know what his policy is on.
I'm going to email and ask him.
Okay.
I ask him if his narrative, if he'd mind that his narrative is used to define a specific. I mean, Chili's a public figure, in our.
Oh yes.
So. And he may say rather not, but my guess would be is if he's got a YouTube channel, he fully understands, fair use. And
oh yeah, possibly.
I wouldn't want to, I certainly wouldn't want to piss the guy off, but I think it'd be worth an email because I can see this just being powerful. I mean, there
dude,
alone.
I can take one. I got one video, that video that I took the bone cancer thing from. That whole video, dude, is insanity. I mean, it is. When I was going through it to find that clip, I was skipping forward like 5 seconds at a time, and it was like, just if I'd have just made a cut every 5 seconds and released it, it would have been just a hypnotic glance into his lunacy. You know what I mean? It kind of reminded me of kind of the stuff maybe Artie or Derp does, or some people have done those little just compilation things. But I want, if you email them, I'm going to send you the link to that video so you can send this guy that particular video, and he will quickly get an idea of how fucked up Chili is with this.
Hey, Victoria, good to see you back. Hey, just for real quick here. So, Modicare is not here tonight.
That's right.
I realized I looked, I know, he messaged me earlier. I think yesterday there was an email or something. I know, as far as I know, everything's okay. And, I was going to ask Victoria if there's somebody else's live or something. Maybe they're somewhere else. But,
maybe everybody's over at Chili's.
Yeah, might be because Chili's live. I did notice that.
He's always live.
I just happened to realize.
By the way, Linda said something funny earlier, or somebody, was it Linda or maybe it was Nicody? I forgive me. But what you all were talking about, Chili's family might like AI chili better.
Right, adopting.
And they said I should send them an 8x10 of AI chili in a frame. That's pretty funny.
It is
funny to send one to Chili, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I was saying, maybe they could adopt him.
D. Blanco, thank you for coming by.
See you,
good night, and you stay safe too. It was good to see you, and we'll be back next week, or I will. That's whether DP does. That's up to him. It's his call. But since he probably won't have a channel after tomorrow, he'll probably.
I'll have a channel. I only have to take down.
Wait till you read your email tonight, buddy. Yeah, cease and desist. He's going to pull the plug on you all the way, pal.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, you're probably going to get evicted this week too.
Probably. Yeah, maybe I don't have to destroy AI Chili.
Yeah.
Per his instructions, perhaps I can just send him to his Chili family, and they can.
We'll just change platforms.
Yeah. He can be the son they never had.
The son they never had. His mom, I believe she lives in Arizona now, if I'm not mistaken. His mother, doesn't she? I think so. I think she lives in Arizona now.
Maybe.
And it may be that she lives in Alaska in the summer and Arizona in the winter. But because I also know that there was last year, he had some video footage of him up in Alaska at her house, but he also has video footage of him in her garage in Arizona. So
I remember that when the old man came over.
Yeah, the neighbor. That's great. That's I need to find
Yeah.
that.
Hey, Chili, if you are listening, buddy, listen to your mother, man. Listen to your family.
Yeah, he's
Sincerely. Cut the shit, man.
He's
Need
over there
help.
telling lies. I just checked a while ago. He's still alive. He's he had, I don't know, he had like 5 or 6 people on his panel, which is really unusual. I'm gonna I'll go see real quick.
Is, and it's not all this illusion kind of thinking or deluded thinking that you, the narcissist, are dealing with. My goal is to stay on my own growth trajectory, and the number one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to work so hard to try to convince that narcissist how they have to change that you lose focus on the one person that you can do something about. You're a full-fledged adult, and I'm hoping that you can decide, well, despite the narcissist, I'm not going to go backwards and just allow myself to be identified by my childishness. And I hope that videos such as this can give you some good food for thought. Gus slept through another one. That means all is well in the world, at least one portion of the world here. If you haven't already subscribed, I would encourage you to do so and hit that notification bell that goes with it. I know that many times when you're trying to figure all these things out, it could be that you would think that maybe some therapy would be helpful for you. Obviously, I'm a therapist. I'm retired now, but I've been referring people to therapy literally my entire adult life. I'm so pleased that we have a sponsor that can help you in that regard. Below, there's a link to the people at betterhelp.com, and there's a whole team of licensed professional therapists that could help you with that. And so that if that's a need, I would encourage you to go through the link and search out what they can do to assist you in that. In addition, I have my therapeutic courses. And these each course has multiple videos with teaching documents and questions, and it walks you through all sorts of change process possibilities. One is called Ready, Set, Connect.
What you thought he said? What?
Therapeutic horses.
What?
He said courses.
Courses, yeah.
It's about having the healthy connection skills. This is me. It's about establishing your boundaries, free to be, about removing or moving on beyond some of the controllers in your life and finding the real you. In addition, we also have other resources, my books. We have a new podcast coming out and other things below that you can avail yourself to. And thanks so much for letting me be a part of your journey.
Cool. All right, hang on, boys and girls. I got a treat for you. I did have. Where'd it go?
Uh-oh. Yeah, somebody needs to go over to Chili's chat and tell him AI Chili is dead. Go over there and tell him I surrendered.
There you go. Here
Nice.
we are. We are in his chat, or we're on his live stream.
123 Main Street, where the winds whispered secrets. The souls involved, myself, Jose de Castro, Adam Brewer, Mark Knight, Officers Johnson and Gonzalez. I've set me sights on the entirety of the body cam footage, every last piece of it. Officer Johnson and Officer Gonzalez captured during that date and time. Why, you may ask? 'Tis me desire to decipher the detainment process that unfolded during that fateful event. To smoothen the way, I kindly request that ye deliver the treasure in MP4 format. If it pleases ye, consider loading it onto a thumb drive, making it easy to handle as a chest of goblins. Ye can partly with me at ye leisure through these means.
Yeah, remember the Jerky Boys?
Huh?
Remember the Jerky Boys? Prank phone calls.
Oh, the prank phone call guys.
This kind of falls into that fucking category.
I be aware that there may be some fees, a pirate's ransom, tied to the acquisition of the
I'll
treasure.
see if I can get.
Worry not.
I'm trying to adjust the page where I can see the chat, and I was going to go ahead and make a comment, but I'm trying to get it on the screen. And I'm having
Victoria said she did.
Did she? Yeah, because right now his chat's not available. The chat screen's not available. He's got his full screen on this stupid.
All right, I'll go over
I've got a chest of gold ready to settle any reasonable debts incurred.
He's deep into whatever this is right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Humbly
As
ask
soon as
that
he
ye
pulls this
respond to
down, then his
missive
chat
in
will
adherence
open
to the
back
laws
up.
of Ohio, providing a writ of receipt and a map for when I may lay me hands on the requested treasure. If by chance ye denied or hide a part of the treasure, send me a letter telling me why ye be keeping it from me. I thank ye kindly for taking heed in this matter, And I'd be watching the horizon for your swift response. And
here we go.
Brother.
There we go. Now I can get to this chat.
I would rather not waste my time.
Sweating.
I'd rather not waste my time.
Where in the hell is this live chat at?
If we're gonna do it, let's do it. I'm sorry.
Somebody
That's
put in
gonna
there,
be,
Chili the leprechaun, always after me, Lucky
call
Charms.
John Felix.
Do it.
Somebody put that in his chat. Already.
I'm going to do a demand for return of
I can't
property.
get to his chat though.
For
I don't know why he did
John
that.
Felix.
Huh?
For his
watching
pistol.
So you got his chat pulled up?
Yeah.
Well, this screen won't pull it up. And I don't know why. I'm trying to get it live.
Yeah.
Let me try this.
I think it's because you're dealing with that specific window on YouTube.
Yeah, but I should be able to pull the whole thing up as it's running.
Yeah, I don't sweat too much about it.
I'm not sweating.
He's still talking.
I'm not sweating at all. Now I got to figure out where
Chili's sweating
Now
like
they're going to
bitch.
keep his camera as contraband. Program him. Oh, I got him in here. Okay, I have 2 John Felixes. So, the first thing we're going to do right now is we're going to look up the laws in Florida, the Florida state laws that allow us to get the body cam. Hey, John, just gonna be warned. I got you on live right now. I'm gonna right now. I've taught the people online Chat GPT, and just real quick here, I want you to write me a letter, a demand for return of property to the Tampa. Let me make sure that people can see what I'm doing. Sorry
I did that earlier today.
Well, I'm just going to do it again for fun. What didn't you do? Did you file a request for all body cam footage yet?
No.
Okay, so then let's file. Do you have the names of the officers?
I have the names of the name of the guy that arrested me.
Okay, great. Let's get his body cam footage.
All right.
Okay, cool. So let's go like this.
And the in-car footage too, man.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So let's do that. I want you to write me a request for body. Let me make sure that people can see what I'm doing here. I want you to write me a request for body cam footage.
It's gripping.
826.
82623. 3 for Officer
Snags.
SNAGS.
S first initial Snags. SNAGGS.
That's what I thought. Okay, so for Officer Snags, who arrested me, John Felix. This was a Tampa police officer, right?
Yep.
This was a Tampa police officer. Please apply the necessary Florida. I'm not even gonna fix the typos. I'm doing it on purpose. Laws. Boom. I just wrote your demand for your body cam footage right there. It's right here. I'll copy it, paste it, and send it to you. There it is, folks, right there. You guys saw John Felix get arrested. They're right here. Let's read it. Sir, madam, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm requesting access to specific public records in accordance with the laws of the state of Florida, including Chapter 119 of the Florida statutes governing public records. My request pertains to body cam worn footage recorded by Tampa Officer S. Snags in connection with an incident involving myself, John Felix, which occurred on August 26, 2023. To facilitate the retrieval of the requested records, I provide the following details of the incident. Date of the incident, August 26th. Officer Snags, my involvement, I, John Felix, was involved in the incident. I'm specifically requesting access to any and all body cam footage recorded by S. Snags and the aforementioned incident that happened on August 26th. My interest in obtaining this footage is to review the circumstances surrounding my arrest and to ensure compliance with all applicable laws and procedures. In compliance with Florida law, I kindly request that you provide the requested body cam footage in appropriate format for public records as specified in Chapter 119 of the Florida statutes. I can be reached at your convenience using the following contact information. John, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and send this to you. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom here. Let me finish reading it though. There's a little bit more here. It says, I understand that there may be fees associated with the retrieval of the duplication of public records, and I'm prepared to cover any reason. Okay, we're good. But let's do it for fun. Great. Please rewrite it as though you are a constitutional law scholar, professor from Harvard.
Oh my!
And add dash cam and backseat cam.
Okay, cool. You are annoyed by being arrested, and additionally, there is dash cam
Thank you, Linda.
and car cam footage that you
Just
would
spam him till he boots you.
like to demand.
I'm using 2 channels. Just spam him.
Is he doing?
So now let's read it how it's going to write it a little bit more. Let's see how ChatGPT is going to believe you are a did I say a smug in there? Did I say smug? I should have said smug. Damn it.
Angry constitutional law scholar from Harvard.
Okay, let me read this. I trust that this correspondence finds you in good health and high spirits. I, John Felix, a constitutional law scholar affiliated with Harvard University, am writing to formally request that to specific public records as provided by the laws of the state of Florida, particularly Chapter 119. I need it. No, I'm sorry. I need it to have more sophisticated words that only scholars would know.
Oh boy.
I did not.
That
go
explains
to
the
Harvard.
cease and desist letter I got.
I want you to write it smugly.
You read it, right, Ram?
Yeah.
You are super annoyed.
Using big words does not
and
mean you're smart,
super
Chili.
intelligent.
I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay. You are using words that you know they won't know.
Case.
Please apply all applicable laws and remain.
Dude, he's out of his mind.
Yep. Absolutely blitzed.
Wow. So you're writing. The first draft of that was actually perfectly acceptable. Like, that's a good use of GPT, Chili. Good idea. But then he goes and can't use that. I got to make him into a constitutional law scholar and basically impersonate something. God damn. Sure, I guess, Victoria, I'm not actively watching him anymore. I've had enough of that little fucker for one day.
Yep, that's enough.
But I gotta get going, man. I gotta get to work early in the morning, and I am fried.
You had a tough day.
Yeah. So, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Always appreciate having you. Appreciate all you do
All
throughout the week
right,
and behind the scenes to support me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy. And rest in peace, AI Chili.
Rest in peace.
We hardly knew ye.
I think that's probably a video in itself right there. The resurrection, right?
I can't, no comment. You trying to get me sued, Ram?
Of course.
I'm ceasing and desisting.
Yeah, you're ceasing anyway. Yeah. Oh, goodness.
What are you gonna do?
Right. Well, we'll see you. If not sooner, we'll see you next week. If you got time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the because we really got to go over the contents of that letter, kids. It's something.
Bring it up here. Oh, you
no.
want to be? No, you need to be here. That's your letter.
Yeah, I gotta redact a couple things in it too. Just
Redaction.
somebody's personal name is in there. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be the next video.
All right, buddy. Go take care. Go take care of Mrs. Dickbag, and
Yep.
You guys have a good evening.
All righty.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you, everybody.
Thank you, pal.
Thank you.
All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the Dickbag has left the building. He has. So, for Miss Linda H, I didn't know she hasn't feeling well and been under the weather, and I didn't know how under the weather she is. But I actually had something set aside to run for her tonight as we fade out of this live stream. It's 10:30, so it's not really late. How you feeling, Linda? You feeling better? Because I can save it for another live stream. Well, I know you're here. I think it was, if I remember right, I think it was 18 minutes. Let me look and see. Let me pull it up here and see. I think I have it ready to go somewhere. Let's see here. Get rid of chili. There. The doctor. So, stop sharing. Okay. You're here a little bit. Let's watch it, she says. Well, I had to wait for, I knew that DP would, have to go. And this is not something I would play. You see how I take care of my friends? I'm not going to make him suffer, do something he doesn't enjoy so that I can play it for someone that does. But, by the way, anybody ever, let's see, I guess I probably shouldn't do that. That might be too revealing. Let's see. Excuse me while I mumble to myself. Is it I could have that ready to go and already lose it? Because I'm a douche. Okay. And then the name of that video is let's see here. Let's see what comes up here. Ah, doggone it. Don't tell me I lost it. How in the world did you do that? All right. I'm going to have to find it the hard way. I could have sworn. It was a brand new video too. Maybe I'm on the wrong. Maybe I wrote that down wrong. Try this. I'll get there, I promise. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. All right. All right. I located it. And of course, when I saw it, I thought of Miss Linda. Linda, you are aware that AI is not going anywhere, right? That everything is just pretty much a play on Chili's little deal. He wants Chili to believe that he wants, so Chili will make his video. I think I'm guessing, which I think it'd be great if Chili came out and bragged on it. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, AI. Let's see. We can do this right here. Speaking of which, I had it prepared. Dun, 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 dun. And there the little man is. He can take his last breath on my channel. All right, Miss Linda, here we go. This is for you. And I know when you're not feeling good, you probably didn't get your pics in as much as you'd like to with the grandkids and stuff around. So let me get rid of a little. Now that I got him up there, I got to get him back down. How do I get that little fellow back out of there? I don't know. There we go. All right. I got the wrong screen up there. It's this one. Sharing with two monitors. I don't want to share with two monitors, so let's close that one. Why is it doing this to me? It's because I'm doing this for Linda? Is that why you're treating me this way? Come on, YouTube. Okay, there we go. There it is. Da-da-da.
Give me the channel. I'm catching up. They're going about 40 mile an hour. Turn left. Hurry, go off the track. Give me a break.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was going back to read through. If that didn't come through, Cody, yes, that's I've taken strikes from them. They've timed us out. They've done just about everything they can during my live streams, but I privatize them immediately as soon as I come off the air. Yeah, Linda will tell you we get generally have a handful of emails here within the next couple hours because I always finish up the show with something that I'm not supposed to.
Right on the Gemini. Maybe left on Lyra. Copy left on Lyra. Get spikes on 71 South. We're going around a curve. They took your right. You got to post you behind them now. Copy, post you behind.
I can't tell from StreamYard, so let me know if we're hit with one of those intermissions.
Yeah, and then westbound. We're going eastbound on Moselle now. I can't see him. I'm just following the river. Got me crashing Circle K running. I'm going to get the Crystal. Southwest into the apartment complex. Got it. Oh, I got one of them here in the parking lot.
So that I stay within the guidelines of fair use, just taking my chances that we won't get copyright, we'll just get timed out. This is called the 7, I think he said the 7 craziest or the 7 best chases. 7 of the wildest police car chases caught on camera. There you go. So when I do cut in, it's just so I can stay within the, keep the overlords content with my narration, even if I don't say anything about it.
Copy, one in the lot. One 59 COPD. Hold it. I'm in contact with my business northbound on primary 1539 take radio. 877 out.
Okay, northbound on Primary. Dick Radio, whoever's behind me. I'm in the county line right now. County line. Northbound 228, 103. Primary. I'm on Dick Radio, Dick Primary. Whoever's behind me. Northbound at 230, going into the county line now. It's 1858 from a distance. Slow down. Went around. Possible suspect. Pit, don't pit, not around traffic. You got a shot ticket. That's too fast, too fast. Suspect in right lane, northbound, about 90 miles an hour. You know, use that radio. Don't do not pit too fast, too fast. Left lane, we're cutting back across to the right. On the turnpike, 233, let me know what it's told, what lane. On the right fur, approaching the turnpike, right fur. Coming back over now. Left-hand lane, left-hand lane. Left-hand lane right here, right in front of me.
Take him out.
Yeah, these guys need to take lessons from Arkansas State Police how to take a car out. For God's sakes, how many opportunities did they have to keep him from going into that other lane of travel? That's ridiculous.
Calgary Road is shut down. I'm back to 230, back southbound. Exiting off 82, exiting off 82, southbound to 82.
And honestly, not that I truly favor pit maneuvers all that much, but you're just putting that many more lives at risk. They've managed to make it this far without anything major. Just take the son of a bitch. I just shove them out. Get them out of there.
Up 82 right now. Up 82. Get some traffic here.
Opportunity coming up right
west
here.
on 82. West on 82. At 47, units out to 82. Right. On 82, permission to continue pursuit. Heavy traffic on 82. Go ahead with it.
Permission to take him out.
You need to continue the pursuit until aviation gets there. Any opportunity to pit, you need to take it. Road 82 going west, approaching 42. 82 going west, 73 miles an hour, heavy traffic. All green lights so far coming through here. West, approaching 42. School, elementary school. 75 mile an hour, 82 westbound still.
T-bone that mofo.
Get past that traffic light, next intersection we have spikes, I think, at Giles. 283. You're going westbound past 83.
Take him out, Jones.
We're on 20 right now, going east. 20 east.
Just gone on
20
way
east coming
too
into the
long.
area right now. 20 east in the construction zone.
Way too long.
OC 71's going to try and get set up at Lorraine Road. 83 and 20. Are we on 20?
Get him. Get him.
Northbound 57 from Chestnut.
There you go. Shove him down there. Shove him down there.
On 83.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Signal 100 northbound in the southbound lane, 57 north and south side.
1721's out.
Yeah, you pussy. You ought to be out.
Yeah, go.
Since
$39. 57 just north of Chestnut. $16.03, what's the status?
Yeah, that's insane. They had so many opportunities to take that out. That should have ended right after it started. And to have him pitted at one point with 3 or 4 cars, and you knew there was probably 5 or 6 more cars behind that dash cam car, they could have pinned him in and just shove him right down. What do those Priuses weigh? 1,600 pounds, maybe? I mean, just shove it down in the ditch. That's crazy. Where's the Arkansas State Police when you need them?
The 31 at gunpoint right now. We're getting them out. At gunpoint.
Thank you for turning your sirens off, Jesus. Is there a climax to this? We sure didn't get to see the wreck because pussy number 21 couldn't stay in there.
One question, China.
Nope.
Get out of there. Show me your head.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Wow. Boy, I'll tell you what, in a lot of places, that would have drawn firearms and been fired upon right there. Yeah, that right there would have gotten, in a lot of places, would have drawn gunfire to go flying back in, try to run a cop down like that.
Go. Northbound, he just ran crazy.
Pile up at the pumps, yeah. How the hell they get so far away so quick?
Gracie, take over radio traffic, please. South on Fenmore. Say that again. Southbound on Fenmore. Northbound on westbound on Charles.
Yeah. because you're supposed to accelerate, not brake.
Eastbound on Elder. Which way on Elder? East. Now heading south on Wallace Street. Westbound on Michigan right now. Westbound on Michigan. Passing Maine.
This cop sounds like he's driving a car without power steering or something, the way he's huffing and puffing and panting.
Southwest. Still on Michigan. Okay, it looks like you got another roller with you. Let's call that out. He's heading into incoming traffic now. We have somebody calling it out now. I've been relaying it. Where you at, my man? Still westbound on Michigan. Westbound from what? Stadium Drive now. Okay, Stadium Drive. Now eastbound on Academy Street. In front of you, Lil. You have location for me on this? Yeah, he's double back southbound. I lost him here for a sec. I'm on West Edge. I think he went on Park. All right, he's running right there. There's the car on Park. Park, just north of Kalamazoo, a parking lot, I believe. Where is he? I don't know. Right here, I got this
Addicting. Lost that one. So far, so good, Linda. I haven't got any emails yet.
Go to the gas station. I got one. Look go.
You just be advised he stopped here at the intersection.
He's going to taunt you.
Stop! Stop! I've got spike strips. I got spike strips. Stop! Stop! He's been spiked. He's been spiked. He's been spiked.
All right, we're going to have one running on rims.
Tumble, tumble, tumble. Oh, your buddy's good, by the way. Appreciate that. So y'all ran because of the weed? Y'all ran because of the weed? I mean, that probably would just been a ticket, dude. Just giving you a heads up.
Oh, wow. Not good.
Okay. What's your 39?
80. Teacher, just a second. You can contact 70 and see if they have anybody near the 229 on 80.
East or west?
Eastbound. We're still rolling.
Rest in peace, young man.
East 228.8. Can't tell the state. 5 Tom 4 5 X-ray 8. East. We're still going 229 east, so speeds are at 64.
Can we get a signal for you? And is there any local PD nearby?
You can see if Hubbard PD can be in contact with them. 229.6. Speed is 63.
40 for 530.
.8. Speed is 70. It's a black Mercedes SUV. 230. Speed is 64.
I think 78 has a sergeant out. If you could patch us with them.
Okay. Traffic condition.
230.4, 57 miles an hour. It's clear. Traffic's light. .6. We're starting to slow down. We're going 38. And he's picking back up. miles an hour.
Are they still driving signal 100?
Negative. 231. Looks like he's trying to look for a crossover to flip back going west. .2. So going eastbound. Or stop. 231.4. And he's backing up. He's trying to hit this crossover. We are now going back westbound. .2 west, speed is 84. Light traffic.
Read light traffic.
Traffic is light.
Yeah. 537, 470 is captioned with us.
Okay. 230.6, speed is 70. You can try that RP through West Virginia. I'm not sure if that's it.
Post 91, you got Strumble 911, going to notify Liberty and Gerard PD.
230.2, speed 70.
Going to be a negative for West Virginia. She's over by the PA border too, traffic.
229.8, we're going westbound right now. Speed's 80. Traffic is still light. West, speed 64. Continue on 80 to 28.8. Can you let post 50 know also? .4, speed 67. There's no traffic around us. .8, speed 75. We're taking the exit 34.
273 is fourth and in pursuit. There's a local PD and another trooper in front of me. 1330 canceled on third.
Looks like both their front tires are flat. speed.
Hands!
Cover your hands!
Let me see your hands! Put your hands out the window! Step outside of the window! Step outside! Face on the direction! Get your hands in the air! Hands in the air now! Turn around! Walk back to the sound of my voice! Turn around!
We're stopped
Walk back
11
to
and
the sound of my
224.
voice!
11 and
Keep
224.
your hands in the air! Turn around!
Wow, I expect a flag right now.
Face that direction! Face that direction! Get on your knees!
We're 6 9
Get on your knees! Get on the ground! Hands out!
Something on a scooter.
Dispatch clear.
Yeah, I gotta find him. I've got a trailing. There we go. There we go. Good Lord, I had way too many browsers open and got lost there for a minute. Okay. Sorry, Linda. Mess up your chase scenes. So somebody was asking about the little guy. And so I had to swipe his avatar for a minute while I try to figure out what in the world has happened to all of my browsers. So what I'll have to do is I'll be right back. Chili now has control of my StreamYard. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. When I shut down, he was the only one left. That's funny. That's funny stuff. Let's see here. Let's see if it's going to let me do this. I believe it let me back into my own streamer, you would think. There we go. I can figure this out. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this or not. So if I need that one, okay. Now she'll have to go. There. There. Got rid of the echo. Nope. Still there. Yeah, I'm here. I've got this thing all screwed up. So I should have control of that. Yep, I screwed it up. I'm sure you guys can't hear me. I'm 99% sure. Lost. I probably. So that means there's no audio without an echo. Yeah, but I can't get rid of this echo. So it all started when I put AI chili up. And as you can see, it's my voice. Okay. Yep, still got to go. Yeah, I can't stand the echo. So since I blew it up, let's just call it a night. I got my fresh milk chocolate Ensure, my adult beverage. Ah, it's so good. Well, there's Mona. So you show up now that I screwed everything up. Yeah, you know how I can get rid of this echo? Hang on here a minute. Maybe I do this. You guys don't go anywhere. If it looks like it's gone, I'll be right back. Let me try something. I think quite possibly I finally remedied it. Remedied it. I fixed it. Had way too many browsers open. All that just so I could throw the little man up there to say goodbye. There's Modicare. I was asking about you earlier. I was pretty busy through the live stream, and I just happened to look up my notes. I thought, you know what? He hasn't been around, so I hope everything's all right with you. Let's see. Okay. Oh, good deal. Just make sure everything's all right. Linda, that car chase, I know there was one more to go, but I was getting pretty pissed off. Those guys, they really do need to take lessons from the Arkansas State Police how to keep that little Prius should have never gone that far. Never. Especially since those patrol cars they're driving that have those Hellcat engines and stuff, and hell, they probably weigh twice as much as that little Prius does. So since I had one more thing I wanted to do before we signed off, because we've kind of gotten in the habit of doing it, and let me get it real quick. And I intentionally did not watch them earlier because I wanted to watch it with you guys tonight. And I'm sure some of you know where I'm going if it's toward the end of the show. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. He's got one new video. All right. Let's see. Let's get volume on here.
Shots fired. Stand everybody. Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up!
Hi everyone, Donut here. I'm back, and Brandon apparently ran for Congress.
That's why I'm running for Congress.
We're going to talk about shootings today, because what else would we talk about? This shooting is a pretty tragic situation, so we're going to keep the jokey jokes down to a minimum. Tragic in the fact that one Fargo, North Dakota police officer lost his life, and two other Fargo, North Dakota officers were severely injured. They were injured by an active shooter who had an insane arsenal of weapons in his car. I wanted to show y'all something cool that's not tragic before we get into this video. I got some staccatos. I've got two of them because each of them are going to be going to the two officers who downed the Nashville mass shooter. Hell yeah, brother. God damn, these are nice guns. My dog nearly walked in front of my line of fire. Don't worry, I'm not the ATF. Speaking of helping out the popo, you guys know every time I do an ad, I try to hook up the officers who are involved in the ad. So let me ask you a question real quick. What do you use to groom your body with? Listen here, guys, summer isn't over and you don't want your big, dangly, weird pubes hanging out the side of your Speedo. That's where their waterproof trimmer with skin-safe technology comes in.
No threat
Don't
of
wear
that.
Speedos. Coward, but you still got a beard that you need to trim up. That's where the beard hedger comes in with all these adjustable links.
Which one
right
do you
here,
trim
so you don't gotta
first?
keep these stupid black plastic things all over the place. It's got 20 length settings. And if you get the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, you get all these cool things to help your beard out. Bombs, oils, combs, brushes. You get 20% off of all this and free shipping by using the code DONUT at manscaped.com. Got stinky wobbly bits? They have some Crop Preserver groin deodorant and Crop Reviver groin spray. Once you're done with all the wobbly bit grooming, they have some ultra premium super soft boxers. Trust me, guys, you want to make sure your wobbly bits and beard are trimmed and smelling great for your significant other. That's why you need to go to manscaped.com and use code DONUT for 20%
All right.
off.
We did our part by
Let's
letting
do
your
shooting.
commercial air.
How we know that? Because for
Idiot.
mass shooting events, area events, and had even been looking at an article called Thousands Enjoy First Day of Downtown Fargo Street Fair. So he goes to work on his master plan. He starts carrying what he's going to use in his huge mass shooting out to his car. This included thousands of rounds of ammo, dozens of magazines, 3 long guns, 4 pistols, 2 knives, a Walmart tactical vest with no plates, a magazine carrier, and what's not pictured was homemade explosives and a gas container. That can cause a lot of damage. Editor, do not put the "that's a lot of damage" meme in here. After loading up enough guns and ammo and explosives to kill many, many people, I mean, if you were smart enough, you could kill many, many people with that. But if you're a dipshit like this guy, probably not. So he jumps into his car and starts heading towards a crowded festival in downtown Fargo, intending to inflict as much damage as possible to the civilian population. But on his way to the festival, he sees 4 officers on the side of the road working a simple traffic collision and thinks to himself, you know what? I could probably win a gunfight against 4 officers. These 4 officers right in front of me. We have 1 officer right here, 1 officer right here, 1 officer over here, over here. Of course, we're looking through 1 officer's body camera. That makes 4. And then we have bad guy in this car right here.
Notice.
You can see the first 3 officers that our suspect opens fire on. They're all bunched up and make for an easy ambush. I'm not saying they did anything wrong by bunching up. It's supposed to be a routine wreck report. And that's the thing about an ambush, you never see it coming.
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired.
Now, the officer, instead of freezing up, calls shot fires, pulls out his service pistol, and starts looking for the threat. If you look closely right here, you can see the suspect propped up on the open window of the silver car on the right, the one that I had circled earlier. As soon as the officer opens fire, the suspect retreats for cover behind the car.
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us.
If you pay close attention to the gunshots, you can hear that they're coming in pairs of 2. This is because the bad guy has an AR with a binary trigger on it. It's a modification, meaning that when you pull the trigger, it fires a shot, and when you release the trigger, it fires another shot. The next part's going to be blurred pretty heavily because when our hero officer starts running towards the threat, the other 3 officers who were shot are lying on the ground, not moving.
Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody.
Jeez.
The officer, yet again, instead of freezing up, rushes the threat. Looks like the first volley from the officer injured the hell out of the suspect, and not only that, the officer's first shots hit the dude's rifle and disabled it.
Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Fargo 534, 3 officers down.
But he's still moving. We need to make sure the threat is not moving at all. The officer's showing serious restraint right here with the guy still fiddling around. But he realizes he should probably do a reload. He puts some cover between himself and the suspect by moving back a little bit, does a proper reload, and then goes back to get a good angle on the suspect again. But oh shit, the suspect has now pulled a pistol and is trying to rack the slide.
Drop the gun! 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 Drop the gun!
Dude is still trying to do something with that pistol, even though he's been shot a bunch of times. So the officer says, "F it, I'm going to flank this guy and try to get some good vital shots on him," because shooting him in his ass is not working. Let's go ahead and finish up the video.
Drop the gun!
The only one?
He's the only one.
Again, if you don't want my commentary, I'm probably saying this too late in the video, you can go on over to Donut's raw police footage and watch it without me talking. Seeing as how the police department blurred the top of the guy's head, the flank really worked. Old dude probably ain't got no brains anymore. Not that he fucking did before. In the end, 23-year-old Officer Jake Wallen was shot and killed. Officers Andrew Dodas, Tyler Halls, and one civilian were injured. The 2 officers who were injured have since been released from the hospital. And our hero officer, Zach Robinson, is back on duty. Zach, I'll be looking for a point of contact to talk to you. I got something cool for you. Well, everyone, that's all I got for you today. If you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to Donut, words are hard, donutoperator.com. Get some super sweet merch. Subscribe to me on all my other platforms. Follow my vlog channel. Words me in my butt today. Vlog channel. Until next time, everyone, please have a fan.
Yeah, I hear you there, brother. I know it's like to get tongue twisted. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man of the hour. Or the child of the hour, I guess. I don't know. What is AI? Adolescent? In between? Gotta love him, though. Gotta love him. Feel like we ought to be playing some kind of farewell music or something. Let's see what I got here. I don't think I have much on here. Well, motivated by Victoria was in and out. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. And of course, Linda. We had a few different folks in here tonight. I saw Jerry stop by at some point toward the end of the show, and that's when I was messing with all my browsers. The show was pretty much over at that point. The Cody came by, which is good. Nerd Girls, Jen's World. There's one that doesn't stop by very often, but has been here before, so it was good there. Oh, Berserko. Yeah, I guess I missed that. Must have been when I was going through my little trauma there. That's Berserko. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, thanks for swinging by. A lot of people don't like watching those donut videos. They don't bother me. I guess I shouldn't be that selfish, though, should I? Yeah, Anastasia was in. He was there last week, too. So, yeah, he popped in. Good show with DickBag tonight, though, huh? That's a good video. I thought. Matter of fact, what I ought to do is see if I can take this out, you know. Yeah, DickBag does good stuff. It's good quality. He gets frustrated. He's so particular about the final product because he kind of, that's kind of his, you know, realm. He kind of that's kind of what he spent most of his life around, is that kind of stuff. So he takes the editing real serious. Yeah. I told him sometimes, just like he said something about taking it and cleaning it up before he reposts, is like, no, man. The little things that you notice went right on by, and if somebody did notice it, they're not going to not watch it because of it, you know. So we love DickBag, and we want him to keep pumping those things out. And he gets so damn anal about it. It takes him forever to get them done. And I get it. I really do understand. He definitely stays dedicated to his cause. There's Maddie. Yeah, hiding out somewhere, huh? Who's your internet girlfriend? I may be clueless because I don't spend as much time in the chat. So there's probably a joke there I'm not aware of. Oh, you just in. Oh, God. Okay. Holy cow. I think all the girls just left. Yeah, I don't even know. It's so hard for me. I have to go open up another browser and everything just to see what's going on YouTube. Because I'm totally clueless. And StreamYard has the thing where I can watch YouTube on the StreamYard, but then, you know what? Now would be a time to try something. I may try it now because if I screw it up, it doesn't matter. I think I have to do it at the beginning. Let's see. Where is that button to click on that allows me to Yeah, I have to do it when I come on. Yeah, I sure do. Because I think I can switch over to run. Let me see what it's got in the settings here. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to try that some other time. Well, all right. Yeah, I thought there was a way for me to get the StreamYard where I can monitor YouTube from StreamYard and not lose control of the chat, but I'm not sure. All right, boys and girls. Another fun Tuesday. That was a really good. Show. Don't forget to go over and check out the latest AI chili over on DickBag's channel. I guess you guys, there's not that many people in here. I don't need to drop a link. You all know how to get to his channel. And go over and check it out. If you weren't here earlier to watch it, you definitely need to go see it because it's his farewell bid because of the cease and desist takes effect in 20 some minutes. He has till midnight. And then Chili comes after him. I wonder if Chili came over here to check out what was going on after we went over and hit his. I know I signed on to a couple of my other accounts and was throwing some stuff out there. I don't know if he paid any attention to it or not, though. He's such a big dog now. He lets his producers, his editors, take care of all of his video business. He didn't even know about AI chili until after it'd been out for a couple months. I'm gonna try to see this silly thing here. Let's see if this works here. I'm gonna try something here. Then I'm gonna fade out. If it drops, if YouTube drops or something happens, I love you guys. I appreciate everything that you do for me. And I'll get back to work on videos. A really, really slack week this week. I am going to unplug my computer tonight, and I'm taking it by tomorrow to a friend of mine's and see if I can't get the poltergeist that lives in it out. I'm going to officially boot it out, hopefully, because it's driving me crazy. Me right in the middle of it. Spend hours working on a video, and the damn thing will lock up. And I've got it set to where it saves my work every 5 minutes. But even at that, it's just frustrating as hell. And that's what happened to DP today. He his audio, he had to mess with his computer because for some reason his audio software just went kaput on him. And that's why he was wanting to fix it up, I think, because the quality of the audio he used was not up to his standards, because his good software was giving him trouble. Yeah, you gotta love this stuff. It's smarter than we are, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I did pick up, let's see. Coward. I hope you're watching, Chili. I doubt it, but funny. See, like right now while I'm doing this, I can't watch the chats. I have to flip back and forth. Internet girlfriend, that must be Victoria. Victoria saying goodnight. Good night, Victoria. Thank you. Appreciate you. I had sent a link to Hez. I know he gets up early in the morning, but I make sure that he's got the link for this in the morning in case he wants to run AI in the morning on his show. I know I'll be there. I'm there every morning. I rarely say anything because I'm spending my time on the treadmill and I'm watching on the TV. So I don't even turn my computer on usually, but Salacious has been gone this week. And so I haven't had as much interest. Yeah, I was trying to look. I was going to Modicare and Victoria always talking about having a barbecue together. I was looking a while ago at okay, banners. Take it back to the little man. And overlay. There we go. I had found. Let's see if I can find it again real quick. Where did that go? It would help if I would title things properly. It wouldn't be so hard to find shit later, but that would be too out of character for me. So yeah, I know where it was. It was in that software. Here we go. Let's see here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh yeah, I forgot I had to put that in that deal there. Yeah, I had some other stuff for tonight's show, and I forgot to put it in there. I should have done that earlier. My bad. Take better notes. Do better, right? Isn't that what DMA say? Do better. Do better, man. Do better. I'll do better. I promise I'll do better. Would help. Yeah, that's not it. I got it. Oh well. I had it. I was going to show it to Victoria, but it was just about her and Modicare, and they're joking back and forth about their barbecue. I took pictures of I did some short ribs, garlic mashed potatoes with a red wine brown sauce. Oh yes, it was good. Some very few of you, some that know me know, but very few of you know that I am a cook. I am a connoisseur. I love the kitchen, and it's my favorite hobby. And I wouldn't even call it a hobby. It's just a way of life with me. I grew up as a kid with a single mother, and if we wanted something to eat, we had to fix it. And when I was married and had kids in the house, I did all the cooking. Not all of it, but all the serious cooking. Anything that took more than a microwave. And that's not true. I shouldn't be that mean. She might be listening and get a nasty text. Let's see. I think she knew how to make mac and cheese. She did have this good little chicken casserole dish she used to make. It was pretty generic, like canned milk or mushroom, cream of mushroom and Velveeta. I don't know. It's pretty basic stuff, not real cooking. But yeah, I wish I could find that picture, Victoria. I took a picture of it just because I thought of you guys. I got done with it and put it on the plate, and I was like, you know what? They're always going back and forth about eating. And it had all the ingredients because I had just taken a standard. I had taken the stock and made like threw a little flour in there, just made a basic roux and a little bit of beef base, a little bit of stock, and put some red wine in there. Oh man, it was really, really good. For some reason, short ribs are really good with a glaze, like a semi glaze or a red wine sauce on it. Yes, Lyndon, I love doing spare ribs too. Now, when I do spare ribs, I always use my smoker. When I do short ribs, which are beef ribs, I don't. Sometimes I smoke them, but I usually make it more like a without being silly, a French type twist to it. More of a real heavy braise and then slow cook in the oven. And I'm talking, 4 hours, like 180, 190. And then I braise them back off and slur them with sauce. And then I take the stock and make a gravy of some kind. But yeah, love to cook. And Modicare, if he likes to barbecue, and I'm sure that most of you know this, when it comes to that form of cooking, it's not cooking, it's an art. When you start dealing with a smoker and you're keeping your box temperature just right, the right amount of smoke, the right amount of heat, it's not just setting the timer and walking away. It's actual work. You do love short ribs, huh? Well, I have. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to say too much about it right now, but that actually will be on a menu here real soon at a local restaurant. And once that's said and done, then you just need to come to our part of the country. Modicare and I only live a few hours apart. Come to our part of the world, and we'll make sure you get hooked up. He can cook you some barbecue, and I'll do one of my specialty dishes that most people don't do, like maybe like my clam dip or shrimp Dijon or something like that. That's all right. I was just trying to steal Victoria's heart away from you. That's all. I was just trying to get her interested in my cooking. So you can just go back to the original page and just turn your mic off, or your. No. I just screw with you. I'm just funning with you. That's the only alcoholic beverage I really drink is wine. I haven't drank in years. I do love good red wine, and I'm a Pinot guy. I like Pinot Noir. I like not much into the heavier reds, but I like the lighter reds, like the Pinots. But I was joking a while ago. I went to get myself an adult beverage. And it was the milk chocolate Ensure original. That's an adult beverage for me. With a teaspoon of fiber in it. Oh, Lord. Oh, you guys, people out there, what in the hell is wrong with this dude? What in the hell are they talking about? Maddie's ready for New Year's to blow shit up. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and Ram fans all around the world, I appreciate you guys. All this talk about food has me, and I can't do it because I'm trying to lose weight. By golly, doctor keeps telling me that weight's part of my problem. If I can get my weight down a little bit, I can get some of this other stuff under control. Yeah, I like the Beano. I like a good Pinot Noir. There's a few out there that I prefer over others. I did stumble across a Pinot that came out of all places. I believe it was Oregon. It was Oregon, I believe it was Oregon. It was an Oregon winery. Oh my God, it was great. Linda 67 still in the house. I thought you were gone some time ago. Yeah. It's like middle of the morning for you. Maybe everybody else. That's it. I'm out. I'm done. I have a hard time saying goodbye. I just got to do it. Love you guys. Appreciate everything that everybody does supporting me in the channel, and just try to help spread it out there. It's I've slowed down a little bit. I spend so much time making videos that I actually have to take some time and apply it to things that are relative to my existence, like income. But I do what I can. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Love y'all. And we'll see you next Tuesday, if not sooner. if something comes up, I always like doing one in the middle of the week sometime or later in the week. Maybe I'll jump on live. Motor Care, Linda, Victoria, Linda over in the Netherlands, Maddie. Who else is in here? Victoria, of course. Da, 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 da. That's about it. There's probably some people in the. I think Buzz Curro already left. There's probably some people down in the bushes. Yeah. See all you bush dwellers some other time in the bushes. All right. I'm proud to ram till the next time we meet. I'll be gone.